Say okay. Mhm.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to have a very special event for you guys. And again, also, if you are tuning in as Easter for you, happy Easter to you today. We're going to be covering the topic of the solar eclipse. So, we're going to be covering all signs today, and I'm going to be joined with my friend, Vanita. She's going to be talking about the solar eclipse and all signs from the astrology perspective. And I'll be talking about the solar eclipse coming up on April 8th in Pisces. It's going to be a very powerful solar eclipse. And I'm sure a lot of you guys already are aware that it's got a lot of crazy stuff going on. So let me just go through to you guys and tell you some of the crazy stuff that's going to be happening on this solar eclipse. So I don't know if you guys know this, but NASA is going to be launching some rockets, 3 rockets, in fact, at this solar eclipse on that day of April 8th. So that definitely sets the bar to tell you this is some powerful stuff that's going to be happening. So I am now going to pass the mic over to Benita, and then she's going to explain to you some of the finer details of this solar eclipse.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. A very happy Easter to everyone and across the globe. Thank you so much for having me over. And thanks for giving this platform for the live session. I'm sure people are going to be enjoying this session because we are going to be incorporating so many things in this video. I'm a Vedic astrologer. My name is Vanita Lenka. I have another YouTube channel I run through. And this is how, I share my insights on the transit positions from time to time. And Jennifer and me are connected from past many years, and we are best of the friends. And it's such a the world is not that big here. We can connect from anywhere on this platform. So thank you so much, Jennifer, first of all, and thanks to your audience for being a part of this. Thank you, and I wish and pray that this solar eclipse doesn't do any harm to anyone and brings good luck and faith. And this is the first solar eclipse, which is taking place on the 8th of April, 2024 in the Pisces sign. So please take it as, make it clear that this is a solar eclipse as per I'm taking in Pisces for the sidereal zodiac that we use. So in this video, we are going to be talking and discussing about this solar eclipse, where it is going to be taking place in segments. And then we'll be going through the sign-wise predictions as to how it is going to be impacting us all on the personal level. And you can put up your chart on any of the platform by putting into your date, time, and place of birth. You will know what is your ascendant, what is your, if you're looking at the Vedic astrology. So you will know your ascendant, your moon sign, your dasha. I'll be explaining that also in the later segment. And Jennifer will be going through the tarot predictions as well as the guidance. So she's a pro in that, as you all know. I don't have to mention anything about her. She's a big name in herself and has been guiding people from really, the divine energy that she carries. And she's really doing a good job. And I am really blessed to have a friend like her. Thank you so much, Jennifer. It's really rare to have, people will say they're competition and they're not, those kinds of people. But yes, we are best of the friends, and we are going to set an example for sure that yes, people from any caste, creed, place, culture can connect any part of the world. Thank you so much. So we move on to this video to start with, that this is a solar eclipse, a very heavy solar eclipse. Why? Because it is going to be in the last sign of the natural zodiac, Pisces. And Sun is going to be conjunct Rahu. Venus is already exalted in this place. Mercury is right now, when this solar eclipse is going to take place, is going to be on the verge of changing signs, because it's going to get demoted. It's retrograde demoted in the Pisces sign in debility. That means it's in Gandanta. Gandanta is fire to water energy, because from water to fire, this Mercury has already transited through. And why I'm talking and stressing more upon Mercury retrograde, because this nakshatra is going to be taking, this eclipse is going to be taking place in Revati nakshatra, ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is going to be playing out a very important role here, because it is going to be back and forth, first of all, and is going to be joining this eclipse the very next day on the 9th in this zone, back in the zone. So that is why, people have been experiencing a lot of communication gap and rumors going around, and, people are going to be, that fear mongering is going to be taking place a lot. People are going to be getting false news, fake news a lot. And of course, I've seen people become very much inclined towards, superficial, growth in life, because Mercury and Rahu conjunction does that. So we are going to be experiencing a lot and heavy energies here. It's not just that we cannot deal with it, of course. Every eclipse brings in the plus minus both. Remember why the eclipses take place. It's because it's a reminder call for everyone that yes, eclipses are actually involving the luminary sun and moon. Sun and moon are ever shining, and they feel, they sometimes get very proud. They're the planets. So what happens, they're the entities. So what happens, we actually, have a big bloated ego somewhere or the other, also. Whatever we are doing, we have that. So when the eclipses take place, what happens? It's a reminder call that yes, even the luminaries get eclipsed. Their light also diminishes. So who are we? What about this ego? What about this, beauty that we are proud of? This also will fade away one fine day. So that is why from time to time, these eclipses come and go, and just gives this ripple effect in everyone's life, that yes, we are going to be experiencing something or the other, the downhill, and then we start again. So these eclipses are a reminder call. And whenever there's a solar eclipse, remember, sun and moon are together in one sign. When it's lunar eclipse, which took place on the 24th, it was in the sign of Virgo, where Ketu is, the south node. So south node and moon were together, and it was a full moon. That is why the lunar eclipse, because moon gets eclipsed at that time when sun and moon are right opposite. And when it is the solar eclipse, sun and moon are together in a particular zone, and it's a new moon. That's how it is the solar eclipse. Now, what exactly is it going to be doing? We'll be sharing with you, and where it is going to be taking place. I'll be sharing with you the time and date app or the website, and you can just go through it, what all places are going to get impacted. And then we move on to the reading as per the 12 signs. So please bear with us, because this is going to be a long video. Initial part is a very important part, because Revati nakshatra is a very, very important nakshatra. Now you will say, what is a nakshatra? Nakshatra is an asterism. So if you have something to do with the planets, they will play the theme of a sign, and in that sign they are supposed to be in some house. So these are actually the combinations, and then we come to the nakshatra. Nakshatra is a clustering of planets, of stars, that this particular Revati nakshatra, this eclipse is going to take place. So there has to be some energy working, right? So we are going to the minuscule part and seeing where the eclipse is going to be taking place. So we are just bifurcating and reaching out to that extent. So you can imagine how it is going to be, so much of clarity you will get. Okay, so let me share the screen first, Jennifer, and show everyone where the eclipse is taking place and how it looks like. So these are the places where this eclipse is taking place. And so this is what this looks like. Okay, so many parts of the US, this eclipse is going to be taking place. And please note that places West in Europe, North America, North in South America, Pacific, Atlantic, Arctic. These are the places where the eclipse is going to take place. And this is where it is going to be. See, can you see this line, where the eclipse is taking place? So these people will be feeling, and it's said that it is going to be taking place after, say, 20, 25 years now, next. Also, one more thing which is important to share here is that this eclipse is taking place, in the series of solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. This is for the first time, it is lunar eclipse first and then the solar eclipse. And the next one would be after 3 years. The same series from lunar eclipse to solar eclipse. From solar eclipse to, lunar eclipse will take place after 3 years. So back-to-back 3 years, we're going to be having lunar eclipse first and then the solar eclipse. So this is what this eclipse is looking like. And as for the UTC time, it is going to be 1542 in, on the 8th of April. And the last location that we'll be seeing the end would be at 2052. So it's a long eclipse, as you can see. And the New Delhi, India time is right here. So you can just, for your own place, you can go to this website, time and date, and you will get to know where the eclipse is taking place. That's why I use this this particular website, because this is the most accurate one. Okay, so total duration is going to be, if you see here, countries where the eclipse is visible. So you can see it's for 1 hour, 7 minutes, 58 seconds in United States. Can you see this? So it's a very, very powerful eclipse this time. And it's said how you calculate these eclipses, if it is for 1 hour, it means it's going to be impacting us, or the lasting impact would be for 1 month. If it is 3 hours, it is going to be having an impact for 3 months. So it's like that. And of course, it is going to be Revati Nakshatra. We should never pick and choose Revati Nakshatra for picking up any kind of auspicious task. So that's what, but if you are into Vedic astrology, you will know what their nakshatras are, how important they are. Okay, Jennifer, now over to you if you want to say something about the eclipse.
Absolutely. If you guys are looking at the map, you're going to see, okay, what's going on with solar eclipse? Solar eclipse, you want to think about like the tower card energy. So anything that's been stagnant is going to be removed. Okay. So,
Okay.
And also we have to remember, when a solar eclipse is directly in a place, now it's not saying that the solar eclipse doesn't affect everyone in the whole world. It does affect everyone in the whole world, but it gives the greatest impact to where it is located. So as you see, it's on the United States. So the greatest impact is going to be right where you see that line going up. So that's where we can expect some really profound, powerful changes, which is a lot of the reason why a lot of people on the internet are like, oh my goodness, what the heck is going to happen with this? So this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to try to shed some light to what exactly is going to happen, what is going to happen to the collective. And I can see already that it's interesting because the first card that popped out for me when I was asking, how is this going to affect the collective? I got the 5 of Wands. Now, you guys know the 5 of Wands is arguments. It's fights, it's disputes. But it's saying from this, there is going to be resolution done. Okay. So it's showing me that it's actually a blessing in disguise. Okay. That yes, it's going to be some difficulties there, but a personal issues are going to be resolved from it. And through this, it's going to end some type of cycles, because there's been things that have been going on that have to change. So it's saying that through these disputes, through these arguments, through this fighting, through this frustration, it's now going to bring about change. Because what happens with change? How do you get change? You're only going to get change if there's something that's going to push it to change. So something's going to happen that's going to cause us to go through some type of change. And it needs to happen, because the universe is saying, okay, it's time to happen. And through this, it's going to be very healing. It's also going to provoke people to take action. Okay, we see action here. And this is going to require us to make some adjustments. The collective is going to have to make some type of adjustments. But I see that this will end a tough cycle for us. All right. It's going to end a tough cycle for us and bring so much great potential in. Okay. So there is a silver lining to this, even though there are some difficulties here. There is a great potential here coming out of this. And that's also why we named the title about these opportunities. Yes, there's some negativity here, but also it's a blessing in disguise because it's going to bring profound opportunities. And get ready for unexpected opportunities, guys. All right. So I'll now bring it over to you. Are you going to go through the first sign, Aries? Or are you going to go further into the eclipse?
Yeah, I just want to add here what you said. It is actually in sync with Revati Nakshatra. It is the nakshatra of wealth, prosperity, growth. That's what is the silver line about. That is what is the silver lining. So when it is Rahu, Venus, all the planets who are actually, going to be forming a connection. So this means there is a lot of energy in the sign. See, there is a Mercury here. Then Mercury, Rahu, Sun, Venus, when they are all there, it's like you and Moon as well. So just think about it that, in the Revati Nakshatra, all the planets are going to emit their own energies. So communication. There can be that you're going to be quitting your karma now because it's the last sign after all. And it is about the drum, which is represented by this Revati Nakshatra. Drum means you are going to celebrate also something. When do we beat the drum?
Yep.
So it's like, going to be an amalgamation of positive as well as negative energies because, Mercury is retrograde, debilitated, and it's forming a niche bhanga because of Venus there. What is a niche bhanga? When any planet which is in the sign of its debility and the other planet is in the sign of its exaltation. Mercury is in the debilitation sign of Pisces, but simultaneously Venus is exalted there. So can you see when two planets are canceling this energy that is minus plus, which leads to minus, that means with this retrograde Mercury, we are going to be having this relief. Remember, it can't be all minuses together, right? So here we are going to be experiencing good communication with people. We'll get that clarity. We will be working towards growth, spiritual as well as material growth, because Rahu is materialistic planet and eclipse is happening with Rahu. So Rahu means the north node of the moon. So this is going to be the actually theme of this. And as Jennifer said, that there's always a silver lining to all the planetary positions in the sky. If there is a negative, of course, there are seven planets who are, out of that, Jupiter and Venus are positive only. And then we have the nodes. So can you see the 7 grahas are actually not the benevolent ones and only 2 are. So how can we explain?
I think also, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think also, I think that the problem is, I think that a lot of people online, I'm not saying the astrologers, but I'm seeing a lot of people online talking about the solar eclipse, and they're only looking at it from the negative aspect. And I think that people also need to realize that, yes, there is going to be some stuff that's going to cause some issues here, but there is a beautiful rainbow that's going to come after us. After storms, you always see a beautiful rainbow. It's letting you know that, you're going to come through this. And there is going to be some things that, are going to be difficult, but it's not going to be all difficult, all bad. And you have to understand that it's actually going to bring beautiful opportunities for everyone. It's going to bring so much potential, so much great advice, so much a sense of a wisdom is going to come from this, and bring a lot of opportunities, unexpected opportunities that we weren't expecting. We're just like, it's going to be a great thing. So it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
It's a cosmic dance.
Change is difficult.
A cosmic dance.
Yes.
That we are going to be heading to because so many planets are there. So I'm going to share the screen, the horoscopes, like, these are the 2 horoscopes that I use. And the North Indian chart and this is the South Indian chart. In all my readings, if you have watched me before, I use these charts because, they actually are the live, the live sky that we can see through the charts where the planets are. So as you can see, there is a I'll show you where the eclipse is happening if you want to understand really, the eclipse is happening in the 12th sign of the natural zodiac, and sun is in Mercury's nakshatra Revati. And after some time, when we just change the chart, because I wanted to put up Aries sign, moon will also be transiting through the Mercury's nakshatra, and Rahu is already in Mercury's nakshatra. And Venus is going to be behind, of course, and Mercury is going to be just on the verge of changing signs. It's on the Gandanta. So Mercury will also be moving the next day into the Pisces sign. So this is how the horoscope looks like in the sky. And now we are going to be starting with the readings for the 12 signs. And I use the ascendant. I'll tell you, ascendant, which is the first house where AS is written. And then I use moon also as per moon. And I use the dasha, which is the timeline, dasha wise. Okay. So that is also very important, because, if you are, we have to see what kind of period you're going through right now. That is the timelines. So if you are in a particular timeline, we have to see that from that angle as well. Okay. So it requires a lot of attention there. So maybe you can go back and watch my videos. You'll know what exactly I'm talking about. But let's straight away dive deep into the predictions. And we're going to be talking about Aries. You, Jennifer, will be sharing your predictions by showing the cards, or you will be just wanting me to remove this?
Yeah, that's fine. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be manning the comments while you're doing your reading for Aries. And also I just want to make note. So it's your rising sign, guys, your moon sign, and the period, the planetary period they're running at the moment. Okay, that's the dasha sign, right? That's what you're saying with the dasha sign?
Yes. The
Yes.
current
Okay.
period
So
that
like if you're
running.
running a Venus period or you're running a Rahu
If
period.
suppose
Okay. So it's the period
Venus
of time you're running. That's how it's going to be affecting you. You can watch that. So let's say you're running Venus period time. That would be dasha. So you would look at your Venus, the Venus sign. But
suppose your Venus is in Capricorn in your birth chart. So see the predictions from ascendant, moon, and Capricorn. Irrespective, maybe you are a Gemini rising, but you have to see from Capricorn also, because you're in Venus Dasha, who's seated in your natal chart in Capricorn. So you make your first house, rotate the chart and make Capricorn your first house, and see where the eclipse is taking place. Eclipse is taking place in your third house. So here Capricorn reading. That's what I mean to say. Maybe you're Aries, but Venus is in Capricorn. So make Capricorn your first house and wait for the Capricorn reading. That's what I meant.
Okay. All right.
So,
so then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn my microphone off and I'm gonna man the comments and I'm gonna work on Aries. And then when you're done, I'll be talking to you guys about your Aries reading, how this is gonna affect your romantic love life and your career and finance. Okay.
Wow.
I'll turn it over to you now.
Thank you, Jennifer. So for Aries natives, my dear Aries, you're the initiators, as you know, and we have the eclipse in your 12th house. So when there is an eclipse in the 12th house, it's a time to reflect, inner you. It might just make you go a little in the solitude. You might just want to do things, behind scenes. You will be experiencing some new changes coming in, because this is the sign, which is the last sign where the eclipse is happening. Remember, eclipses are here to tell us, yes, do this. And if you are getting frustrated, wait, things are going to change for you. Maybe you're going to be traveling overseas, you're going to be shifting out, or you're just planning some new ventures, getting investors. And this is also about some revelations, because this is the house of losses as well. So it could be that you experience some losses because of those revelations. Maybe, you come to know about your partner, that, she's cheating on you or something like that. You need to be focused on that as well. You have to be strong as well. Don't just go by this reading blindly, because your natal chart is the foremost one. If at all you have that kind of combination in your chart, in your natal chart, you will experience these kind of energies even more. And also this will be giving you that freedom, and splurging, and you might just go in for expenditures on the gadgets or women articles, or buying things which for the beauty, aesthetics, all of that. And also, you need to be cautious about your investments during this time period, because Mercury is retrograde. It can be that you incur losses. Surely a good time to initiate something or lay the foundations. Maybe you will get to the elevation or connection with your siblings. Maybe it might be fruitful with your peers, with your friends. You might just connect with them and take their help and advice, and you can rise. So this is what, and the best thing that you can do is just lie low. Do not get any worse in your communication. You don't be in that piercing. It can be hurtful. So just be cautious about your communication. Over to you, Jennifer. I'm stopping the share, or you want me to continue sharing the screen? Because Aries is written here. Unmute yourself, please. Unmute
Let's
yourself.
go
Yeah.
into how this is going to affect you for your romantic love life. Okay, so I see that some of you guys are regaining your confidence, okay? I see the strength card energy. It's showing me that there is a sense of confidence here in your romantic love life, that you're going to go through some big changes here. I see the butterfly card coming out. Now, some family issues could come up here, I see, okay? And it shows that there needs to be a patient energy when it comes to your romantic love life, okay? But it does look like you are connecting with somebody, a soulmate, a relationship, and there's a mutual love here, okay? So, and that is helping you to stay confident around these changes that you're going through. Now, just be cognizant there could be some kind of family interference, family issues, problems, especially around the house and home, something about close and close. So if you guys aren't with anybody, you could potentially meet somebody around, somebody close to home, because the Four Wands represents house or home. So, and it will help. You're going to regain your confidence, your courage, your strength. Even though there may be some changes around the family front, just be aware of that going into it. So career and finance, you will have a sense of achievement here, but it does look like you will have to put some boundaries up for yourself. Okay. It does look like you're going to fix some things that have been an issue for you. It does look like you will overanalyze some of your actions, or things will take a little bit longer than you'd like with the Knight of Pentacles energy. It does look like you're going to put some plans into place, some long term plans into place. And also, I feel like some of you guys are going to definitely have a sense that things are going to go in your favor. Okay. We have the judgment card, which talks about, now it could be some legal things that could be going in your favor. Okay. Or just a sense of, okay, wow, I have a sense of relief. I can just like, all right. So before it seemed like things weren't really kind of working out, going there, but it just seems like now it's going to go in your favor. It's going to take a little bit longer, and you're going to have to put a little bit more restrictions in place when it comes to spending and money and stuff like that. But you are moving forward to a more of a prosperous period, because the Knight of Pentacles is there, and Pentacles have to do with long term and something very solid. Okay. So now over to you for Taurus.
Okay. All right. Let me just shift the chart. Okay. So for Taurus natives, this eclipse is going to be taking place in your 11th house. And we are going to be talking as per ascendant moon dasha, and Jennifer is going to be covering the tarot cards reading. So now in the 11th house, it is about the social circle you actually move into. So now is the time that you will get to know who's who in your life and who's dominating you. There are people who are actually, your acquaintances, or somebody who is actually, going to disappear, or, they're going to be introducing in a very different manner, or you're going to be meeting some new people also. It's also about beginnings, right? It's a Pisces sign. But it will give you a lot of intuitive energies, if you are innovative, creative yourself. It is going to open or pave doors to success also. You might just fulfill your desires, but you have to keep a constant check, because this might just give you some some kind of energy which is not that favorable as far as your your self-centric approach is concerned. So you need to be more towards giving rather than just having too much to yourself. And this can give you too much of inclination towards opposite sex, and getting more involved in the romance and making new acquaintances, and you're stressing on mutual pleasures also during this time period. It is good, but Ketu is there, the south node is in your Virgo sign, so new alliances, or maybe the continuity that you are in a relationship already, that might just suffer here, because Ketu, the south node, is giving breaks here. So you need to be well prepared mentally that, you're not going to be getting emotionally involved with someone right now. It can give you some breaks later. So you need to have a constant check on your emotions rather than getting floored and getting carried away in impulse here. Also, investment wise, you have to be very careful financially, because the lord of your second is retrograde. That is Mercury in the 12th house, and it's in the Gandanta zone also during this time period. So you need to be very careful. Take the advice and help of the experts during this time period, rather than just going into those investments or Bitcoin or crypto, just going uh, overboard in all those things, or all those areas. Also, there can be that the older siblings, father life figures, they just come and help you. You need to take the advice of the old people in the family. Maybe they will help you out, or the ones who are experts. Naturally, they'll help you. Also, take care of your mom's health. It's said that whenever there are eclipses, sun and moon are involved. So when you talk about sun and moon, that means father and mother. Eclipses time, you have to take care of the age. If they're in that age group, you have to take care of their health also. Anything to do with real estate, if you have to sell off your property, so this is a good time period, you can do it. But be careful, make sure that you sign the documents and read the papers well before signing them. Okay. And of course, any kind of travel plans, if you are already in that transit, or you're already thinking of, so avoid the date of the eclipse. Avoid. I can't say that you should, but you can just be a little extra careful. Over to you, Jennifer.
All right, guys. Let me just make sure I grab my microphone. One day I need to pick up a really good microphone. Anyway, yeah, I got some Taurus for your romantic love life. Okay. I got a work temptation here. Passionate. Okay. Someone is watching you from afar. I know I don't like to use these kind of cards, but yes, this author says this card is a spying card. So yes, somebody is watching you, and there is strong chemistry building with somebody with the King of Wands. Okay. There is strong chemistry and passion. Uh, it could lead to some passionate exercises. So just be careful. Okay. I see the Knight of Wands there. You're really going to be doing some soul searching about this situation, okay, with the Hermit card energy. And you're definitely going to feel like you're not sure. You're going to have a state of confusion. Now, when I see the moon card for me speaks of, if you think about the sun, you can see everything, okay? So it's the outward energy. The moon is the inward energy, but it's also that rosy colored glasses kind of energy. It's like, yeah, I'm seeing the best of this situation. And that really is what's causing you a state of confusion here in your romantic love life. So I feel like you're going to try to be patient, try to stay balanced here. And I definitely feel like you really want this. Okay. Like this could fulfill your desires, your wants, your wishes. And again, it's reconfirming for some of you, this is a work related situation. Okay. But this could lead to something a little bit more toxic. So just be careful, okay? Going into this. I mean, it looks really good on the surface, but I don't know. I feel like I want to give you guys some advice real quick. Let me just get some advice for you on this situation. Okay, so what should Taurus do when it comes to their romantic love life, and what's being affected by this solar eclipse April 8th? What should they do for their highest best good? Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Okay. All right. Now, this is very clear cut. Okay. So don't lead with passion, lead with love. Follow your heart. Okay. So if you're not feeling like this is a situation that could be a love situation, then this is not the right situation for you, because you want to lead with your heart on this. Okay. Follow your heart on this situation. Okay. So I know it's going to be a very alluring temptation, because there's going to be a lot of chemistry and passion with this person, but it may be at first what you want it, but maybe it may turn into something else. So just be cognizant of that. I'm just a forewarned is forearmed. That's all I'm saying. Okay. With the work situation, career and finance, it shows me that there is a defensive energy. You guys are a little bit standoffish because of things from before. Okay. Dealings from before. So whatever you were dealing with from before, like, what do I mean by that? Okay. So like, let's say, for an example. Let's say you were dealing with like a tax situation, right? And you still haven't resolved that. So it's coming up. Something from before is coming up, okay? And it's making you feeling a little bit defensive about it, a little bit cautious about it. And you are following your heart, okay, with this situation here, but there's still a lot of things that you're dealing with from before that's going to come up. But it will be okay because it does show me that you'll get what you want. You're going to get what you desire. Um, but you're going to be a little bit hesitant to any kind of agreements. You're going to be like, what am I agreeing to here? You know, should I put my full amount of effort to this situation, which is going to lead you to get some advice from somebody. Okay. I see the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this advice is going to help you regain your confidence. Now, this advice could be somebody like an accountant, a lawyer, okay, somebody professional, some kind of professional advice of how to move forward or deal with these things from before. But it does show me that you will regain your confidence and you'll be able to move into something you love and you will be able to fulfill your desires. So no worries there. And let's just do a little bit of advice on that. Let's just see for Taurus's highest best good when it comes to career and finance. What should they do? How should they handle the situation with this solar eclipse? Show my cards you need to see. Show my cards you need to see. Okay. So it's showing me that you have to deal with, okay. You have to deal with your liabilities here, okay? And block out your distractions. And it's also being in a place of being grateful, okay? Because a lot of times we feel like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed by this and overwhelmed by that. But it's about taking that step back and just staying in that positive mindset because it will be well. You're going to fulfill your desires. It's going to be a little bit of a difficulty, a little bit of a cautiousness because you have to deal with some things from before, but you'll resolve it, okay? You're going to get the advice that you need that's going to help you to move forward, to be able to fulfill your desires there. All right, I'm going to now turn the mic over here to you.
Nice advice. So we're going to be doing Gemini now. And let me change the horoscope. Yeah. So these are all Vedic readings, Vedic astrology readings that I'm going to be doing. And Jennifer is going to be the ones who have just joined in. This is going to be as per the Vedic system of astrology that I'm covering, the readings and predictions for the upcoming solar eclipse. This is the first solar eclipse in Revati Nakshatra in Pisces sign. And Sun, Moon, Rahu, Venus, can you see, are all in your 10th house. And this is the eclipse time. So when the 10th house is getting active, it is about your public recognition and added honors for the services that you're rendering. Vocation or profession will be very, very important for you right now. You're going to be focused mainly on how you can grow, how you can do well, how you can be attaining that success and recognition right now. You're actually maybe too obsessive about yourself and your career. So you need to have a balance, between love and between life and work, because, Ketu is in your 4th house. So you actually tend to move away from your family life, or maybe you're overloaded with work during this time period and you're not able to focus on the family more right now. It's a 10th house energy after all. Or maybe, you have to be careful about, because it's the sun, name and fame. It can give you some kind of sacrifices, that you have to make just for your own growth. You cannot just, be too much inclined towards, that. Don't go crazily, don't run after that name and fame. So it can lead to the fall also. So you need to be very, very careful about how you deal with your relationship and with the co-workers, with your work life, with your seniors, because sun is the seniors also, authorities also. There can be some confused state of mind there as well. But this is definitely going to be taking you top on your chart right now. And at the workplace, you will be recognized. You'll be opening many doors for yourself, new opportunities coming there. Or maybe you'll be meeting somebody at the workplace also, in love relationship wise. If we see, being the ruler of your 2nd and the 3rd lords in the 10th house means that there is some growth that we can see financially also. There are some, kind of investments or some kind of new ventures that you'll be getting involved in as well, because, there is the dual energy which is there. So you're going to be maybe looking for avenues and options now because this is the last sign of the natural zodiac. So this is like, some endings will definitely be opening doors to the new beginnings. So you need to be very well prepared for those energies as well, because now you're going to be really on your toes. You have to pull up your socks. You need to work on yourself, on your, how you can take the help of the people around you. Without family, you cannot do it. So you need to have that balance now. It is really very essential. As far as your health is concerned, I've seen this is the fifth house from your sixth house. So you need to take care of your abdominal region. You need to eat right, because second and third lords are in the eclipse zone. So you need to work on your diet. You need to be following that fitness regime. Don't lose out on these areas, and you're spending too much time on your work to achieve those goals that you've set, and because of that you are losing out on the other areas of life. So you need to be working on these areas with this eclipse zone, because this is the time that you're going to be getting all the opportunities also. So now you have to pick and choose how you balance things. Some overseas journeys on cards, and some investors you'll be also getting from the overseas places. And of course, this is a very good time period for the growth, and just see what avenues can be utilized during this time period. Over to you, Jennifer.
Okay, so your romantic love life, Gemini, looks super interesting. Okay, let's talk about what I see here for this. Okay, so you got some decisions to make coming up here. You got some choices. You get into the state of, wow, I got a lot of choices. Seven of Cups energy is coming out. So, okay, you got a lot of choices. And again, it's interesting because you're very similar to Taurus in a sense. There could be more than one person around this with the Three of Pentacles energy. Okay, so you got more than one choice. And I see that some of you guys, there could be you're going to overcome some obstacles or blockage, or it's something about healing here with the Six of Swords energy. And I do feel like a lot of the opportunities that are coming towards you, you're kind of like, yeah, they're okay. But there is going to be one that's going to be like, ooh, this is interesting, but you're going to ignore it because you're going to be like, oh, I'm tired of this. I don't know what to do. So it's going to be like that. But then I see that, yeah, again, it's saying there's going to be a lot of communication coming in, and there's going to be some spiritual signs around this. And I see a world of possibilities. Now, I'm also going to mention that I see stuff about traveling, foreign elements here, okay, when it comes to your romantic love life. And this is going to give you some kind of new perspective, new understanding. It's going to open up some kind of possibilities for you. Now, I feel like the advice, I looked into the advice because I was like, okay, Gemini is really confused about what they should do. They got choices and options. There's some sense of pleasure seeking here. Okay. And there's concerns about being used in connections, relationships. So they're saying, look for connections that have depth. Okay. And also, don't discount somebody just because of, it's like judging the book by its cover. So it's saying that you shouldn't discount. There's going to be somebody that's going to come along that you're going to be like, yeah, you're going to overlook them just because they're different from your usual type and expectations, right? The Page of Swords says somebody's outside of your wheelhouse. Somebody's a little bit outside of your wheelhouse, new understanding. Okay. So some stay open-minded. Stay open-minded about this. Okay. And keep your heart open. And you may learn something about this person that may really attract you to them, because I'm showing like a growing passion for this person. So just stay open-minded. Don't discount just because maybe at first you may not feel like this is your type, but there is somebody around you that's coming in that is that's going to go a little bit further, or it's going to be a little bit more than it's going to be a little bit better for you. So just don't discount it just because of the fact that you feel it's different from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so let's talk about your career and finance. You got to play some politics here. We got the King of Swords energy. Okay. You're getting excited about some good news about some of your creativity, your passions here. There is something new coming in here. I see the child card energy here. It looks like there's going to be some kind of meeting or some kind of conference, or the public. You're going to be dealing with a group of people. It does look like someone's going to come in and help you. I see someone's helping you with this. Because obviously you're a little bit standoffish, you got your guard up, you're a little defensive here. but you're wanting to move. I see you're trying to move into financial independence. And some of you guys are really feeling like you have the skill set here to either be your own boss or to take a position as a boss. Okay. Because I see the Emperor card energy. So I feel like you guys are going to be working on some new things to help get your financial dependence or a sense of independence here with the Nine of Pentacles energy. Now let's look at the advice. As advice for Geminis when it comes to their career and finance and how this solar eclipse is affecting them. April 8th coming up. Some advice of how they can best handle this. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to see. Okay, let's see here. All right. So for you guys, because you have the skill set, know your value and worth and take a chance. Okay. And the advice also is deal with your liabilities. Okay. Know that. Okay. So I feel like with the liabilities card, it's saying to me that you are only going to look at the negative because that's why you're feeling cautious, defensive, right? You're standoffish. You're like, I don't know if I can do it. Gemini, you're coming out as the magician card energy. Okay. You got the skill set to do this. Don't lack the confidence here. You have the skills. Move forward. Take the chance. You don't have to focus on the negative and the liabilities around the situation. And also, it's saying don't just take the parking lot approach. All right. Don't take a break. This time you're going to have to take a risk. You're going to have to take risks here. Okay. Because this could produce a really big offer for you guys. So move forward, take this risk, and have courage to ask for help here. So I see there's somebody around this situation that could help you. Have courage to ask for that help, and you'll be amazed how much you can move forward. All right, back to you.
Amazing. You know what? You just mentioned what, Sun is the ruler of the third house, courage, and it's so well blending, it's in sync with the Vedic reading. I'm just in awe. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for the advice also. Let's do the Cancer reading and let's see what's in store for Cancer natives. So let me write it here for you all, so that it becomes easier for you, because these are live session. This is a live session that we are doing. Okay, so for Cancer natives, the one who have the ascendant moon dasha or the tarot readings wise, we are talking about Cancer now. So Cancer natives, this is the transit in your 9th house. And being the ruler of your first and second, Sun and Moon are going to be in your 9th house alongside Rahu. And Ketu is in your 3rd house. So this is the time period to open up your mindset, and look at the bigger picture now. Now, don't confine yourself with and get satisfied or satiated by whatever you have learned till now. Just think that this is a new beginning that you're heading to. Open, be receptive, upskill yourself, upgrade yourself, because this is the last sign of the natural zodiac, and it's going to open and pave pathways to new destination, actually. So this is the time period that you need to actually broaden your horizons. You must meet new people. You must go back to school. This is also the time to take a leap of faith and keep an open mind. You will definitely be expanding mentally, spiritually, learning more things, expanding energies. This is also going to be making you more expressive, self-expressive, as we say. You're going to be taking travels, you're going to be meeting your gurus, you'll be meeting the mentors, and this is going to educate you, actually. This is the time period you will learn new things. And something that you really need to focus on is your, you're broadening your perspective. Don't just have that orthodox approach, something very unconventional. Think out of the box. If you are getting ideas, just put them forward, and maybe you can connect with people who are actually into that zone also. So they will definitely be helpful, and they will guide you through. The guiding light is going to fall on you, and people are going to come to your rescue. Your brother, your sister, your people that you are, your peers, your friends, they will definitely join in and they will help you. And as far as your finances is concerned, this is a beautiful time period to actually look for those avenues where you can grow. And this will definitely bring in those avenues right in front of you. You will suddenly feel that, yeah, that clarity I'm getting now. you have been feeling those energies which was pulling you down. You were not able to do things well. You were always getting those blocked energies. Always there was something which was trying to pull you down. Now, after this eclipse, it's like, it's the end of the tunnel, that, you're about to see that light. It's that kind of a feeling, that kind of an image is going to actually come up. Oh, yes, there is. After the, in the morning, when you're heading to a sunrise, it's the darkest, and then comes the light. So that kind of a phase you're going to be heading to. And this is going to be bringing about lot many changes in your love life, in your relationship, and you're going to be looking at everything in a very different light and a different perspective. You need to be little cautious about your health during this time period. It can bring about some gums problems, some mouth region, or something to do with your thighs. You can have pains in your bones also. So you need to work on these areas. But overall, it's definitely a very positive time period for you, and you're going to be opening doors to new arenas of life. Over to you, Jennifer. Thanks.
I was working on your advice, Cancer. All right, so I'll just do that in a second. All right, so we got to roll with it. We're going live. Okay, so Cancer, I know this is going to be a difficult thing to say, but we're starting out with you guys with this heartache and sadness. So either this is you or this is somebody you're dealing with. You have to take it or what resonates on this. Okay, so I see heartache and sadness here starting out. Okay, from the solar eclipse. However, wow, what is going on with this solar eclipse with these work situations? Okay, so we got the Eight of Pentacles coming out, which again is either school or work. Okay, something about the school or work situation is, I see something about this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So believe it or not, it starts out a little bit painful, but it moves into a serious connection with this King of Pentacles energy. This person knows what they're doing. What do I always tell you guys about the King energy, right? The pages are new, naive, okay? The knights are like teenagers, okay? The queens they're contemplative, but you get a king. The king knows exactly what the king wants. And my goodness, Cancer, you got pentacles. Okay, which is the best deck, best king in the deck as far as stability goes. Okay, so this person's, not only could they be pretty well off financially, but they're also, if it's not that the case, they want something serious here. Okay, so they're sticking around. They're like, I'm looking at you like, wow, I'm looking at you like marriage material, Cancer. Okay, so this is a good thing because you start off pretty anxious. You start off pretty anxious, but believe it or not, there is a situation where you guys are really attracting. I have the Queen of Wands energy showing me that you guys have the ability to attract people towards you. And I see that there could be somebody who's looking at you like, oh my God, I could see a future with you. I see the marriage card coming out. And even that, this person may shock you or surprise you. This situation could shock you and surprise you because I even see the Tower card energy. It does look like you will do some socializing here. Okay, it looks like, and also some there's definitely some people that are going to try to wine and dine you. I see the dating card coming out, and I feel like you guys will make some kind of definitive decision. Some of you guys may even make some kind of legal decision. Because what is justice? Justice is just choice, just decision, marriage, divorce. Okay, so some kind of legal or definitive decision you're going to make about this. So this is a very good energy. Also, I see you may reconnect with somebody you've known from before too. I see some kind of reunion going on here, and this is somebody that you wanted. Okay, Nine of Cups energy. You got a lot of great stuff coming on for your romantic love life here, Cancer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's talk about your career and finance. But before we do that, I just want to get some advice for you guys on how you can deal with this for your romantic love life. I'm just in the middle of doing your advice, so let's do it now. Okay. So for my Cancers, what can they do to help them with this solar eclipse coming up for the romantic love life? What can they do to help them deal with this, move forward for a positive direction? Show me cards you need to see for the romantic love life. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards you need to. So, oh, this is super interesting. Okay, so Cancer, it's saying get ready to celebrate. What? That's some great advice. Oh my goodness. Okay, and also be careful. You want to make sure that you're attracted to this person. We see the Central card. And also, because we start out with the heartache card, stay resilient. Okay. All right. You're going to get past that. You're going to get past that. Know that sometimes divine doesn't always give you or provide you in the way that you think it is, because I see in this card that you're just like, what the heck is this? So just know that this is time. This is the time for you. Divine timing is here. And that it's time to clear away some of this old baggage and all these old things emotionally that aren't serving you anymore. This is a good time period for that. Regardless, solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, eclipse energy is always a good time to clear away emotional things that aren't serving you anymore. They're always really good to clear emotional blockages in your life so you can propel forward to this new situation. Because I see that there is this potential for this reconciliation with this other person. And obviously, the reason why this is coming up, the cleansing card, is because there's something that you have to deal with that you haven't dealt with from this past situation. Okay. So you want to deal with that if you really want to move forward here with that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, because you kind of feel like at times, and I see this also in your romantic love life here, that you're concerned about being used. Okay. And this is making you in that little bit of a cautious mode because you're concerned that, there's a lot of people that you may be dealing with in your romantic love life that are just about taking advantage of you in the passion department. So believe it or not, you do have some good potential long-term commitment situation coming up here, but just trust in your intuition about this, that there is time. Okay. So let's move into your career and finance. I know I took a little bit of time on that. So I see some of you guys could be dealing with a partnership or a collaboration with the Two of Cups energy, or you're just making some choices that you really love. Something will go in your favor. I see the Judgment card energy. So don't worry, it's going to go in your favor. And I also see some of you guys may get a little bit overwhelmed emotionally. So just be cognizant of that. You may get to the point you're like, oh, God, I just throw my hands up in the air. Let's see what happens. Okay. Which is going to put you in a place where you're like, uh, I just want to walk away from everything. I'm tired. So, yes, because you're looking back and you're like, I can't fix these things. I don't know how to fix these things when it comes to your career and finance. You're like, I don't know how to fix these things. But it looks like a friend here is going to help you. Your network circle is going to help you to bring you a sense of hope. So lean on your network circle here. Lean on the friends around you, fellow employees. Okay. Lean on them because they're going to give you a sense of hope. And you are going to really be really happy and surprised about how motivated you're going to get with the Knight of Wands energy. It's really going to push you to take actions towards your creativity and your passions because I do see that you can move into a good source of income here. Okay. But you know, you're going to get a little bit stuck a little bit. Okay. You see the parking lot card. So clear away your debts, clear away things that are holding you back here. Okay. That's the advices with the solar eclipse. And again, with solar eclipses, what are they telling us to do? They're telling us to do something in our life that needs to be changed, that has been stagnant. So obviously you guys are getting a little bit stuck because you're getting overwhelmed. So pull back from that and know that there's good things coming because I see good source of income coming and you're going to be able to clear these debts. Listen or lean on your social circles. It's going to bring you some positive signs. You're going to see some positive signs around that, which is going to help you to propel you forward. Okay. All right. Now I'm bringing it back to you.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much for the advice and beautiful reading, actually, I would say. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. Let's see what's this eclipse heading to. So you see, for Cancer and Leo natives, actually, they feel these energies the maximum. Why? Because they are the rulers of, the signs are involved because of Sun and Moon rulership. Now, with this eclipse in the 8th house, now you need to find a purpose in your life. You are actually, feeling quite exhausted. You are feeling that you are in a cage. So with this energy, now there are things which are going to come your way. Something is going to be really starting right now. Some regeneration and rejuvenation kind of an energy is also going to be felt. You are going to keep some secrets during this time period, and you're going to be working through the inner you right now. You're working on yourself with this eclipse. How you can grow financially, how you can grow as a better person, this is what is the 8th house energy playing out. And there is a lot of current, which is, the undercurrent, which is flowing with this. So it could be related to your own inner self. There are too many things going on. Maybe there is a new job assignment that you're working on. You have a lot of emotions with this eclipse in your eighth house. There are certain settlements that are also going to come through. Maybe a loan, maybe a relationship, could be could be your financial, something to do with settlement, or maybe tax, insurance, or whatever, other people's money you're handling. So it could be that it is coming to an end. This is going to settle down the things. You have to be on the right track, because the investments, new job, relationship, all these are going to be just felt superficially. How you can deal with the core problems is this, which is going to lead to, because this eighth house energy is actually giving you or paving way to the right direction. You are till now directionless. You're feeling that the energies are not moving in your favor till now. But with this eclipse, the energies, it's a cyclic energy. Now with this eighth house energy, eighth house is a dusthana, it's a negative house. So what happens? It's the house of regeneration also. Something has to die away for giving way to the new arena, to moving to a new place, to a new step. So this is something which is going to be ending something from the past, and something new is going to be starting. So you will be accompanied by some people who are going to be helping you through inheritances, something to do with your health, something to do with your own growth, self-growth, rejuvenation. All these energies are going to work, and you are going to be balancing through all these energies as well right now. Because when you are in that darkest zone comes the light, and you have experienced that happening many times till since this Jupiter energy is actually in your ninth house. So with this Mercury also retrograde being your wealth giving planet in the Gandanta. So you're not going to be focusing more on things which are, going to be giving you those wealth giving opportunities. So the doors are going to open, maybe investors coming through, or maybe people who are going to help you in your financials, getting into that innovation, that no, I can do this, that innovation, or maybe you're into marketing, or you're into IT, engineering, whatever, the arena or areas you are looking at. Now you're going to be more on that level where you are going to be opening doors to different spheres of life, untouched spheres of life. So you're going to be experiencing all those energies where you are going to be opening up to the better you, towards the better you. And as far as your love relationship is concerned, your children is concerned, everything is going to be really moving towards the positive direction with this eclipse. Lagnesh, the ascendant lord, is going to be in the eighth house. This has given you, some lack of self-confidence. You're already experiencing a miss, you're doing things, you're putting effort, but it's not paying off. So it actually demotivates you. Every year, this time of, when sun is in the eighth house, you do have to give up on your ego, your self-respect. Maybe, you can have complications with the authorities. You're having complications in your visa, PR, government authorities, government examinations, government job. You're having all these energies playing out. But with this eclipse, the energies are going to restart. So something which is on halt is going to get that momentum now. You're going to be experiencing something which is going to give you those new opportunities, new relationship, new people coming into your life. They're going to be helping you. And it is also good for travels, shifting away from your, or maybe to the overseas places. So you're going to be actually thinking of change, which is towards the positive side. And take care of your health, take care of your lower abdominal region. It can lead to some complications which you cannot even diagnose. So you go in the preliminary stages only if you're having any health issues. That is something which is going to be really helping you in the future. Over to you, Jennifer.
Oh my goodness. Leo, I have to say, wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Just as a whole, can I have your sign, please? Like, wow, this is amazing. This is amazing. Okay. Okay, as far as romantic love life goes, oh, you just have opportunities coming in with the 3 of Wands energy, and even somebody you've been waiting for, Now, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be like, yeah, I have a sense of boredom here. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of people fighting for your attention. Okay. 5 of Wands is here. Like, there's going to be like arguing to get your attention. Okay. I see that there are people that um, are very strongly attracted to you. And it does look like there is going to be someone in particular that's going to take a risk, a leap of faith here. Um, and looks like there's going to be a lot of communication. They're concerned. They want something long term here, right? There's somebody around you that's like, wow, I want to have a sigh of relief. I could, there's something about marriage involved in the situation, believe it or not, and ending a despair with you. Definitely a lot of people coming after you because I see this pleasure seeking card, people coming after you, going after what they want. And I see that there is the advice of take the initiative here. And also, there's somebody around you should give the benefit of the doubt to. Okay. And clearing the air and just be vulnerable enough to speak your feelings. Okay. And again, it's saying for your romantic love life that there's going to be a lot to be grateful for here. And literally your advice says, no, you're a good catch. Okay. So literally you see people are trying to grab on you. If you guys can see the card, they're trying to grab on you. So yeah, and then I literally I went into your career in finance and I was like, "What the heck?" People are like, "Come on my team, be a part of this." Okay? It's like getting a lot of attention. You got the peacock card. You're getting noticed, okay? You're just getting noticed and there's money coming in here. I see the money card coming out and some news coming in that you've been waiting for, something about this letter message document and some of you guys even may receive some kind of money or bonus here, some kind of special invitation here. And then I even went further and I was like, wow, there's opportunities abundant for you guys. Um, there's big changes coming up and movement here in your career and finance. And look at that, you're coming out like the swan. So for me, again, that shows that you guys are being valued. You're being noticed. There is definitely the sense of opportunities coming to you. And I wanted to find out some advice, even though we see all this good stuff. It's saying that um, this is a good time to clear away debts. Okay. And a time to give. So remember, when we receive in the universe, we also want to remember those times when we do go through our abundant period, that it's also a good time to be helpful and giving to others as well. It's definitely saying because you have this glow about you guys literally have honey on you. I mean, ask for what you want because you have the value and worth. Just realize your value and worth. Okay. Again, it's saying there's a lot for you guys to be grateful for. And congratulations on your abundance. Okay. I mean, wow. This is a great reading. Okay. Congratulations. I'm loving this reading. Okay. Can I have the Leo sign, please? Okay. We're moving on to you now.
Amazing. Actually, when you said that new beginnings, it is the 8th house energy working. Can you see? So can you see the paths are different, but the destination is the same? So be it Vedic astrology, be it Western astrology, be it sidereal, tropical, be it sidereal, tropical, both, Hellenistic, be it tarot, anything you talk about, but everything is going to give you the similar kind of reading. I have experienced that in my life. And thank you so much, Jennifer, for this lovely reading. So now we move on to the next one, that is Virgo. Virgos are waiting for a long time. And as you know, the Virgo reading is going to be intense because there is this eclipse energy working in the 1-7 axis. Definitely, your focus is on relationship, how you can actually work with each other or without each other. You're just thinking about moving away, drifting apart, or you want to really have that cooperation. Now you are thinking about this relationship very seriously. It could be your business, it could be your people that you are connected to, because first house is you and the 7th house is the people around you, in and around you. It could be the spousal energy, it could be your people around you, it could be any relationship that we see from the 7th house that you're actually attached to. Now, this is going to be bringing about too much inclination towards a relationship. You're going to be having some kind of unsettling energy here. This is going to be setting a bar now as to how you want to rate this relationship. Now, if you really want to understand this relationship for your best, so you need to really be honest. You need to be honest and you need to work on this relationship. You need to assert put that effort onto that zone. And if at all you feel that, this is not going to work, just decide and take a decision, take a call. because Rahu is playing out here in the 7th house, and this is the eclipse time. So there is illumination. After some time, you will feel that, yes, I got that clarity. Thankfully, I got that clarity. But it is going to be a little discomfort that you'll be experiencing to start with. And the silver lining is that there is a verdict coming in. There is a decision coming in. And as far as your relationship is concerned, you're going to be accepting it, and you're going to be focused on your love relationship even more, and you're going to be having new relationships starting, or maybe you're going to be meeting someone, potential partner. You are actually in that isolation zone. You're actually getting detached. You are not up to it any. It's like a no nonsense kind of a situation right now. You are not accepting. Maybe some ex-partners come entering your life and you're not happy to accept that person, or you're just trying to maybe get influenced by that person, and then you come to know that no, after this eclipse gets over, you realize, oh, it was not really worth it. I shouldn't have gotten back to that person who who doesn't deserve my love. So that kind of a thing. If there are some court proceedings that you are involved in, so this is going to give you that success also. If at all it is related to your relationship, or any kind of lawsuit that you're going in, you're already in that, so you're going to be getting successful. Also, there is a possibility of financial growth, some new avenues, new ventures, overseas journeys, expenditure on gadgets coming in. Just make sure that when you're signing the documents, because Mercury is retrograde, being your Lagnesh and in Gandanta, that is in transition. So you should be careful about your communication, your speech, and signing of the document. It could be that there is some delay in frustration in the investments, through the investments, losses, or it could be that with the people that you are connected with, you're maybe at the workplace or at your home front, you're not having that cordial relationship because Mercury is retrograde, and you are being misinterpreted, or you're having some miscommunication and misunderstandings often. So you need to be really very careful while signing the agreement, signing the documents, and definitely the verdict is going to be there. Take good care of your skin related issues, and also the feet region. You can have some pain in the bones, blood related issues. You need to take care of your kidneys, get yourself examined. And Mars and Saturn are also in your 6th house, so you need to take good care of your blood flow in the body, because Mars is the blood and Sun is the bones. So you can have some issues related to all these areas. Also about your about your appearance, you might be in that zone where you don't even feel like combing your hair during this time period, because Ketu is in your 1st house. So you might be in that isolation. You're just contemplating, you're just thinking about you're just working on things very deeply now, not superficially. So this is the time period where you will be actually getting connected to the divine. It's like that kind of an energy where you see the divinity around you, in everyone. So this is definitely a very intense and a very powerful eclipse that you're going to be experiencing. And this eclipse is taking place in the zone after 18 years in the Kendra. So some changes definitely, some ripple effect definitely happens when you are experiencing these kind of energies around you. And it is a very intense solar eclipse. This is the first one, and in Revati Nakshatra. So this definitely is going to open new avenues for you financially, and it's going to give you the opportunity to grow also. So grab that. All the best. Coming to tarot reading by Jennifer.
Okay, so what's my overall assessment of both your readings here for your love and your creative finance? A lot is going on. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Lots going on. So I do feel like you guys are start to regain your confidence. Okay, the confidence seems to be affected here with the Strength card energy, because there's going to be some major changes, shock and surprise, some huge breakthroughs here when it comes to your romantic love life, because literally the Tower card is coming out for your romantic love life. Now, this is going to make you a little bit emotional and maybe question, like, who you want to give your heart to with the Queen of Cups energy coming out. It does look like you do have potential to reconcile with somebody from before. I see the Judgment card energy, and it does also look like, I don't know what's up with these work situations with this solar eclipse, but here's a work or school situation coming in here, which would is going to put you in a place of like you're going to have to make some decisions here. There's somebody around you. Interesting enough, that has a secret crush on you. Okay. And again, we see something about these finances going on. And some of you guys may even in around your romantic love life be dealing with some kind of legal situation. I see that as well. So your advice, Virgo, is just to be tactful. Okay. So it's not saying walk on it does kind of look like you're walking on eggshells with this card, but just be careful about your words. Okay, just be careful about your words, because you're there may be people around you that could be a little bit sensitive. Okay, so just be careful about your words and take some initiatives here. Okay, to follow your heart. I'm saying you have to take the initiative here to be careful about your word and follow your heart. And then, you know what? Give it some time and just wait and see how things play out, because you got choices here. You have this potential new situation here, this secret potential person, the secret admirer, this person around you, potentially at work or school there. And then you also potentially have this reconciliation coming together here. It looks like some of you could be going through either a divorce or something like that, some kind of legal situation with money and finance here around this situation. But it looks like there could be a healing energy coming in around that, okay, for some of you guys. And because now you have this other situation coming up, it's going to give you the ability to make a choice. And this is also why I feel like you guys are going to have some kind of breakthrough in trying to figure out what you want to do emotionally there with the Queen of Cups energy, thinking like, well, do I want to give my heart to this person? Do I want to go backwards? Do I want to move forward? That kind of energy is coming out. So let's just see now the career and finance. Virgo, you're going to have to be careful, because I see that there's going to be a lot of distractions coming in for you guys. So yes, you're going to have to be cognizant of that. You know how we want to get our work done sometimes and stuff comes up and it's like, oh man, I didn't get this done. So I see a lot of distractions coming in for you guys. And also a lot of you guys are transitioning. So some of you guys are ending a certain, maybe a job or leaving a situation here. I see the death card energy, some major changes here. Okay. And also, um, there is some communication that seems to be an issue here. And I see that some of you guys, there's something about a house, a home, real estate here with the Four of Wands energy, or you're moving into a place of transition where you're going to be more stable. Okay, because definitely I see that you are definitely moving into this place of like, that's it. I have a sigh of relief here. There's opportunities coming in. Okay, with the Three of Wands energy, I see there's opportunities coming in. And I see that even though there may be some distractions, okay, it does look like things are going to start to move for you guys. Okay, before you guys are a little bit held up, but it's going to start moving. And you guys are finally going to feel like, man, this is it. Because before you guys were lacking clarity. You didn't have the answers that you needed to kind of figure out what you really wanted to do. It looks like there's going to be a sense of life purpose here. And also, because of distractions, the advice is saying expect some delays at first, okay? But don't be afraid to ask for what you want. And again, saying block out distractions, okay? And some of you guys also have to be careful about your spending, okay? So it's saying budget wisely, okay? And it is saying that you're going to need some time to think about things. So there's going to be a lot to think about coming up, Virgo, for you guys. And but don't worry, okay? Once you get that clarity, once things come together and you block out those distractions, you keep moving forward, even though it may be a little bit delayed, obstacles and blockages are going to be lifted for you guys. So you're actually going to move into a really good financial period. So get ready for this. Okay. Back over to you.
Everything matched up so well. Everything. 7th house energy and, all the, some verdict, legal, all that you mentioned, was mentioned in the reading of Vedic astrology reading as well. So let's move on to the next one, that is Libra. So we are halfway through. Okay, so for Libra natives, this is as per ascendant moon dasha. And this eclipse is taking place in your 6th house, and this is going to take you to the pinnacle of success around this particular eclipse. So this is going to be a very powerful and intense one, and you could take an exciting new direction. And you are a little reluctant because, you suddenly get something. What happens? You feel that, oh my God, what, you can't, you get overwhelmed. So that kind of an energy you're going to be experiencing. You have not expected that unexpected is coming through. So there is a big opportunity which is going to open, because 6th house solar eclipse is definitely going to be giving you the maximum results towards positive. It's like, if we have the ratio, of 2:1, it's that kind of a ratio which is working. It's not 3, it's not 1:1, but it is like 2:1. So 2 is towards positive, and 1 is towards a little bit of negative, which is attached to your health. So you need to take care of your health here. But definitely you will be achieving those fitness goals. You will be, in that, you will be rebooting your regime, your fitness, your whatever you are looking forward to during this time period. Organize it well. You're going to be achieving all those goals that you've set. Don't get entrapped or go for any kind of litigation right now. It's not advisable. If you have any personal interests, you can pursue them, and you can definitely do well. Don't overstrain yourself. Don't overstress yourself to achieve those goals. Definitely some growth is on cards. That is what I said, the pinnacle of your success, and sudden growth will happen. You need to be more focused on your health. This is the house of organizing health, loans, litigation, and of course healing. So this will actually pave that way to your healing also. You're mentally healing yourself. You have to be more practical during this time period. Help others. Don't discriminate. There are certain rules, and discipline is required with this kind of an energy flowing. You should actually take stock of your personal service assets. Generous, constructive service pays worth dividends. If you want to involve yourself in any kind of investments, take the help and advice of the seniors and experts, and you're good to go. Any kind of competition success is definitely on cards. It's just that I'm a little worried about the 6th house transit, because this is the 7th. This is the 12th from the 7th house. So it leads to complications in relationships. And also the 2nd from the 5th, that is the romance. 7th house is marriage, union, but 5th house is love, romance, friendships. So from there, it's the 6th house energy which is playing out. So that means it is not good for relationships. Something from the ex, from the past, this can bring about some complications, some mood swings, some kind of negative energies involving around the ex relationship, the previous relationship. So you need to be really very careful, be on high alert, that don't fall prey to the emotions which are superficial ones, which are not genuine. There can be that people will definitely, try to pull you down, try to use you and befool you also. So don't be naive, and take the charge, take hold of yourself, and don't get carried away by your emotions and sentiments. It can be a trap. So you need to be really working on all of those areas yourself. And definitely this eclipse is actually letting you know also of these kind of people. So you will be aware, you will be actually understanding the energies flowing around you. Somebody who's cheating on you will also be coming into the limelight after the eclipses get over. It's like that energy playing out, because it is your 10th and your 11th house ruler which are getting involved in here. So this will definitely give you overall success, but you need to be on high alert. Don't get involved in anything which is superficial. You're thinking that, yes, I'm getting this, opportunity, though it is an unexpected and a very, bigger than life, larger than life opportunity. But you need to think about it. You need to really focus on the right choices, and you need to relax, take hold of yourself, and then make the decision, because you can make wrong choices and decisions during this time period. This is a good time period for looking after your health. Go for constant checkups, and you will get the cure of the disease that is, actually building up. something which is undiagnosable now will be diagnosed. So you're going to be having good opportunity, which is maybe some good doctor you'll be getting. As far as your pets is concerned, you can have some health issues. You need to take them to the veterinary, and you need to take good care of your pets also. This is a house of pets also, so you need to take care of all of these energies, but it is definitely a very healing energy for you, and new energies are going to definitely pave way to success. Over to you, Jen.
Well, I got done before you were done your reading, and I just was sitting back and thinking, like, oh my God, you are so right. Like everything matches up completely. To what you said as far as their romantic love life and their career and finance. But I was told a long time ago by my inner guidance that all of it is the same, one and the same. So I'm just sometimes I'm just so amazed how the universe works. Wow. This just blows my mind. It really does. But yeah, literally, Libra, you got some stuff going on here. That's for sure with your romantic love life. Okay. Straight up, you got some stuff going on. There's like jealous people here. There's this friends situation going on here. There's something about marriage, wedding cards coming out, and a relationship. Okay. And it looks like there's a lot of people's pride getting in the way here. I see. And anger, frustration, lots of things going on with that. And you start out with this sense of like, I want to accomplish, I want to complete something. It's like someone's coming forward, could be far away. There's the sense that they want to complete some kind of cycle here with the world card energy, because they were left out in the cold. There was a loss around this. And it's like they're coming in like wanting a relationship here with the Two of Cups energy. And there's like this a lot of confusion, and also, as I tell you guys about the moon card, it's the rosy colored glasses card. It's like, am I seeing everything the way it should be seen? Okay, so some rosy colored glasses here about some kind of twin flame soulmate relationship as well here coming in. That's very interesting as well. So, and then I got going further on this. There's someone really heartbroken and sad over you. So you have like a lot of situations going on here. And you're just not sure what to do. Seven of Cups energy. So your advice is saying, don't let your pride get in the way. Okay. It's going to be really easy because there's a lot coming at you. Okay. And you're going to have to make some bold moves, but don't get frustrated here. And let me just go a little further on this. Yeah. It's saying that prosperity lies ahead for you. Okay. But you can't let the past hold you back. So if you're ready to move forward, move forward. Okay. Because you are going to deal with somebody from before. I see the past energy coming in here. And yes, you're going to be able to achieve your goal here and what you want, because you're going to finally be able to see the forest before the trees. At first, it's not going to be very clear, though. I can see that. And so just be cognizant of that. There is going to be it seems like a lot of drama going on. But it's going to work out okay. You just have to make some moves here and not let your pride get in the way. 'Cause what's pride? Pride is our lower self. So a lot of times what happens is we get offended, but it's our lower self getting offended. So take the higher road on this, okay? Because a lot of times it's like it feels like it's us. It's to do with us, and that's what really triggers us. It's like, oh, it really hurt me. It's just that a lot of times it's not about you, it's about the other people involved. So a lot of times we want to self analyze it. We want to say, okay, they're doing it to me. They're doing it to me. But not a lot of times it's not about us. It's not the reason is people are self-focused. So just keep that in mind going through this situation, that you're going to be dealing with some sense of self-focus going on with other people around you. So don't let that trigger you. Okay. You're going to be able to move forward. If you're ready to move forward past the past energy, it's there for you. Okay. But I always say you guys have free will. So if you want to go backwards, it's completely up to you. But remember, if you want to come back together with this person, then things have to be cleared. Both of you guys have to be on the same page, and there has to be some form of healing if you want to go forward and you want to reset this. But if you're ready to move forward, let go of these things that aren't serving you anymore. The eclipse energy is always a perfect time to do that. Okay, so, and now that's very interesting that you were talking about the career, because I also see it here too as well. you have opportunities here, okay, coming in with the Three of Wands energy, some things that you've been waiting for. There's something about this contract, this commitment here with the Hierophant card energy. And there could be a boss around this because for me, kings are the minors of the emperors. So there could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces around energy around this. It could be somebody who is taking a leadership role, or this person could be a boss, okay, because the King of Cups is coming out. It does feel like you're going to get a little bit stuck at first, or stagnant, or feeling like you're stuck in the middle. And some of you guys are going to be in a place of boredom in your career and finance. Okay. And because of this sense of boredom here around this, some of you guys are going to be like, I don't want to deal with this. I want to walk away. I don't want to deal with this situation. Okay. But they're saying that try to take a chance here. Okay. When it comes to your romantic, your career and finance, you're going to overcome your competition if you take a chance, but planning will be needed. And also, it would help you a lot with your competition and things that are going on if you collaborated with somebody else. At least if you just collaborate with somebody else on the short term, this would help you to make a really informed decision. Okay, Libra. So, yes, planning is going to be needed. You're going to have a sense of boredom. What's going on with the situation? You're going to feel a little bit stuck in the middle, like someone's putting you in the middle of a situation, possibly with this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. When it comes to this contract or commitment and these opportunities that are coming in. But if you collaborate with someone, right, you lean on someone for support around this in the short term, it'll help you to take the risks that you need to take to overcome these issues here with this competition, and just plan ahead, and it'll help you help you to make an informed decision. Okay, so on to you.
All right. Thanks, Jennifer, for the reading. Lovely reading. Somebody very dear to me is the Libra. So I love the reading and it is beautiful. Thank you. So somebody was just saying that, in the comment section was mentioning that, this eclipse is not going to be impacting me because I live in a particular part of the world. See, these eclipses are astronomical phenomena. So we do experience them in particular area of the world, but it impacts astrologically, and as per the tarot, it impacts everyone, whichever part you are. So be receptive to the energies, because astrology works even if you don't follow it. It's like that. The planets will definitely be impacting us somewhere or the other. That is why we don't even eat the similar meal, maybe, the same day, twice or thrice or four times in a day. Everything, every minute is so very different. So that is why, we should not just go by that it's not going to impact me because it's not happening in my area or my country or my state or whatever. So it is going to impact everyone.
It does. It always, I'm sorry to interrupt you. It always impacts everyone. Always.
Yes.
That's why I tell you guys, the most important thing in this, as far as astrologically, is eclipse, because they do affect everyone and they do create profound changes throughout the world. Even though there may be specific regions that it impacts a little bit more. So when the eclipse is actually going over that particular area, it's like, whoa, there's going to be really, really big changes there. But it doesn't mean you're not affected by the eclipse energy. Affects everybody on a micro level as well as a macro level. All right, sorry, go ahead.
No worries. Absolutely, it will impact us, and it's it's up to I think each and every individual has his own horoscope, has his own karma. So eclipses are actually the time periods which are reminder calls, and it is in energies are so intense. It is actually opening doors to quit your karma. It is like a thin wheel which is between us, this life and the past life. It's that kind of a wheel. So that wheel, we actually get to know about our past lives, and we can definitely quit our karma during this time period. So the energies are pretty much strong and intense with this eclipse. For Scorpio natives, this is very, very intense. So it's happening in your fifth house. So fifth house is what? Fifth house is about your love, relationship, your entertainment, your children. And this is also going to pave way to a new emotional bent of minds also. This is the loss of the sixth house. So sixth house energy is about the negatives, the love, relationships. So whatever, you are having any kind of loans, litigation, etc. So this is like a verdict coming your way. It's that kind of an energy. So now you're going to be actually, coming out of the old relationships, and you're going to be beginning with the new ones. Anything which is, which is like, it's like, something has to die away. Until unless that 12th house energy works, you will not be going to the first house energy, because there are 12 houses, 12 signs, and then starts the new cycle. So whenever the eclipse is in the last sign of the natural zodiac, so you know that this is going to start something new, something fresh. So here it is the 5th house energy. So something to do with your children. Maybe children are going away from you for overseas studies. They're going to be moving away from you. You're going to be very creative. Your new, your outlook is going to change. You are going to be thinking about some new avenues, new ways to invest, new ways to grow in life. 5th house is a very intense house any which ways, because this is the house of Purva Punya. When we talk about astrology, this is a very powerful house, because what we have got from the past life, we see from the 5th house, and what we are going to take to the next life is from the 9th house. Okay. And first house is you, the product of your your father is you. So 9th house is father, first house is you, and your future children is your 5th house. So what you've got from the past life is what you're going to be experiencing in your children. Yes, I have gone through this. Maybe that is why I've got this child as my child. So that is why when the eclipse is there, you need to take care of conception. This can lead to some complications. Childbirth, that can be a little complicated. Something from the past experience, that is your ex-partner. You have to be really careful, because then that will be the time period where you will be making wrong choices. Anything to do with speculation. You've parked your money somewhere. Okay. Now, in the past, you have parked the money. You have invested somewhere in the past. So this might be the time period of losses. You can go with the new energies, of investments. You can take the help and advice of the experts. You can go ahead with it. But this is not a good time period for reaping the results. So let the money be parked there only. Don't withdraw, don't pull out your funds from where you have parked. And this can bring about positive and negative energies, subject to the manifestations of your own personal chart. How strong is your personal chart? How strong is your 5th house? If you have intense planets already seated there, that means you have got a chance now to quit your karma. This is the time period when you will actually blend the energies of the past and present. And this is going to be the closure time. So be prepared for something new coming your way, and don't get involved in any new relationship until and unless you're sure of it. And of course, don't fall prey to the superficial relationship from the past, which can also trigger. You can fall prey to the emotions. You can fall prey to the doubts. You can fall prey to the cheating. People are in and around, these energies, these time periods, which are really very intense, can bring about some major losses. You are the arch, you have to be you have to have the pinpointed approach. What do you really want? If you want to quit the relationship, quit right now. This is the time period you will actually be able to also. And as far as your health is concerned, you need to take care of your abdomen. You need to take care of your diet. You need to work on your sleep, because you have a Ketu seated in the 11th house, which is the 12th from the 12th. So it can lead to some disorders. You're sleepwalking. You're all the time awake, as if, that sleep is very, very light since Ketu has transited through your 11th house. This can also, 11th house is the house of friendship. You might just, go away from the friends who are superficial. You will get that clarity also. Oh no, I don't want to be with this person, This is not going to add value to me. This person is maybe, conspiring against me. You will get that clarity also. So all those energies are going to play out. And your ascendant lord is also Mars, which is transiting through the Kendra in the 4th house. So real estate matters, you'll be, resolving. You'll be getting some clarity on that as well, whether you want to go for the investment in the real estate or not. And you might just be having issues in the paperwork, so you need to focus on the paperwork. A good time for competitive success if you're sitting for some examination. So this is good for keeping a pet. This is also a good time period for that. Over to you, Jennifer.
Wow. Again, I'm very amazed by what I see here compared to what you were saying because I got done ahead of you again. So, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's really interesting. Romantic love life. By the way, you'll be dealing with Scorpio with your romantic love life. I see two distinct energies here. I see a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and I see an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. So just two distinct energies. Okay. And interesting enough, they're both coming out as kings. And I like kings. When it comes to relationships, kings are good energy. It does look like, and what is up with this eclipse though? I mean, there's work situation again. It's coming out. It's money work situation again. And even my deck clarifies there's a money situation, work situation around this. And it does look like though, when it comes to this money work situation with this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, it looks like you're finally going to get some answers. You're going to get the clarity to know, yes, that's it. That's what I want to do. Okay. Finally getting some answers. And actually, hope is coming back into your romantic love life. There's a hopeful energy here. Lots of good signs. There is somebody that's really strongly attached here. And I see a temptation coming in. Okay. I got the devil card energy. I see a strong temptation coming in. And because you guys are trying to avoid a situation. So I see a temptation. Okay. So someone's going to try to tempt you passionately. And somebody who could have walked away or you could have walked away from, there could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Okay. This is a fire sign. And I know why it's going to be a strong temptation for you guys because the chemistry between you guys it's very strong. Okay. It's very, very strong. That's why it's a very difficult temptation. It's going to leave you at a crossroads. Okay. Um, this person could be a friend. Okay. Because I see friends around it. Um, and I also see that there is this person who's really heartbroken and sad about you and wants to reconcile. I see. Okay. Somebody who really wants to reconcile with you. And I see again up around this money finance situation. Okay. This money finance situation again is coming out around this new love connection. Okay. So you got a lot going on here. So let's see. It's saying that you're going to have to look beneath the surface, Scorpio. Your advice when it comes to your romantic love life. Okay. Don't pick somebody on surface reasons. Okay. Go deeper. Okay. Take the initiative on this. Okay. And some of you guys may even want to take a rest, take a break to kind of think about things, like not rush into anything. Okay. Because you want to look at this from a higher perspective because I see from this card, the way this card is, it's like there's a mouse up there, and it's like, it's got flies around it and stuff like that. So you you may, if you don't take this break, you don't take this rest, you may pick somebody that maybe isn't for your highest best good. Okay. So because there's going to be a lot of compliments coming towards you, you're going to feel like, wow, okay, this is great, you're looking good, they're going to give you a lot of compliments and stuff, but it's just take some time before you kind of move forward with who you want to be with here. Okay. So let's move to your career and finance. Okay. So we got the Ace of Pentacles. We got some new opportunities presenting themselves. Okay. Something serious too, something very tangible here with the Ace of Pentacles energy. And it looks like there's going to be some communication or something's going to come to a head where it comes to a point where there's going to some what this offer, it's going to come in fast, and it's going to be like there's going to they're going to want you to make some kind of decision about it right away. Okay. And that is what's going to cause you some worries and concerns because I feel like some of you guys are like, I don't there's a hesitation there. So I would say that also you're dealing with friends, network circles. I see 3 of Cups energy, and also that's going to play a factor. These network circles, actually, you're going to see some signs. So pay attention to your intuition about these network circles and stuff. I see the star card energy. And also, yeah, some of you guys are really, you're going to get to the point towards the end of this where you're going to be like, I want to take some actions. I'm very motivated. I want to go towards my creativity, my passion. So you're going to get very motivated from this eclipse energy. And I feel like you guys will there's going to be a sense of joy because you're going to finally gain some kind of knowledge, some kind of understanding, some kind of clarity here. And there is definitely a particular job or an opportunity being presented here. It's like, you're my main person, basically, come on my team. So it's saying, Scorpio, don't hesitate to take a chance. Okay. This is overdue. and follow your dreams, right? Follow your dreams. Don't feel guilty about it. You're going to feel a little bit guilty about it because there is competition. There's somebody that's been helping you, or you feel like it's someone that you need to give some kind of credit to, but follow your dreams. Don't feel guilty about it. Okay. You're an asset here. Okay. There's a tangible asset here and an offer being presented here. Okay. And also, this would be a good time to do some marketing too. So, if you guys have an online business or you have a business, this would be a great time to do some marketing here. And this will allow you to spend more time at this, building yourself up and really having the sense of value and worth in what you're doing here. Okay. All right. Moving on to you.
Amazing. I'm sure Scorpios are going to be very, very happy with the reading. And I've seen Scorpios are, this is an intense sign. So people, just, they need to, right now, don't fall prey to the superficiality around. Just don't fall prey to the rumors. Just be careful about all of these energies, because you have that tendency to, just get befooled. So be careful. Okay. So coming to the next one, that is the Archers. Yes, Sagittarius. They have a very pinpointed approach I've seen, Jennifer. They are really, they know what they want in life. This is one sign which is ruled by Jupiter. And, they are, since last 1 year, approximately, they are having this Jupiter working for them. It is like, they are doing things their way. They're just coming out of the problems. They're doing what they want. That pinpointed approach is, and the divine is supporting them. With this eclipse in their fourth house, the solar eclipse in the fourth and the 10th house, they are obsessive about their home right now. They really want to do things for their family. They're, compelled to go to the workplace. They want to be at home. They want to work from home. And with this solar eclipse working, this is also going to aggravate these energies, change of residence, more focused on renovation, doing things for their home, childhood friendships might just come up. And you might be ending the old energies and starting some new energies, meeting some new people. Also, having a lot of betterment towards this zone. Fourth house is the house of happiness. I consider this the most important houses, one of the most important houses of a horoscope. This is that pillar, which actually, holds a lot. How you look at what is your perspective towards life. Happiness is an inner thing, how a person can be very happy with $10 and not happy with 100. So that is what is the deciding factor, the fourth house energy. So when the eclipse is taking place there, it is going to be really difficult for you to start with, when the eclipse takes place. So it will heighten those negatives, and you are going to be feeling very emotional about your own energies around, what exactly is bothering me. You're not able to recognize yourself, actually, what you want. You're obsessive about your home, your family life, but, you have to quit your karma there as well, at the workplace. So with this, you need to really strike a balance right now. What you can do is that, that the burden that you're going through, you need to actually, offload it. There is a lot of burden. See, Jupiter is there in your 9th house. You have that divine support. Surrender. Don't think that you can do it all yourself. There is that divine energy playing out. And the divine energy is definitely over and above the planets also. So you are getting that opportunity right now to offload those negatives and start something new. You are going to be deciding about your real estate matters, change of place. Maybe you're leaving your country and going overseas, quite likely. And this is the time when you will be, very generous and harmonious towards the domestic life. And, your attitude is towards forgive, forget, offload that disharmony that you're going through. You're going to be offloading all of that. And this is going to be very positive for the financial growth also. So once you are going to be, clear in your mind, you have that, that, yeah, I want to go ahead with this kind of, that agenda that you have, So once you have that set, then there is no looking back. You're definitely going to be feeling positive energies flowing automatically. You have Venus is sign in the 11th house. You have many friends waiting out there. Avenues are there. You're going to be experiencing some new changes in you yourself also. How you look at things, how you look at the problem. So now you're going to be actually getting that working through you. Fourth house is also about mother. So this might just give some health issues to your motherland you're going to be leaving and going away from. So this is also a start of a new job. You're going to be changing your profile. There can be that you're also having see, sun is losing the digbala. So how we talk about you losing the digbala means the directional strength. All the planets have a directional strength. So sun is losing the directional strength. Moon and Venus are gaining the directional strength, because in the fourth house, Venus and Moon, they are the night planets. They do well. Sun is not. So in the fourth house, it is the nadir. It is the time when it is midnight time. So sun is losing his sheen here. The ninth house ruler is losing its sheen. So that means you need to give up on your ego. Self-respect and ego has a very thin line. So you need to give up on your ego if you really want to rise. So you have to decide right now, take a call right now. Any kind of higher learning, education plan, or anything to do with purchase of property, vehicle, all those decisions might get little delayed and maybe pending during this time period. And your father's health, mother's health, you need to focus more on those. Like you need to focus on the living things than the non-living things right now. Okay, finance will definitely come in your way. Don't worry about all of those things. Definitely you're going to be working those areas out well. But at the moment, I would suggest that just lie low. And because whenever Rahu Ketu are in the kendras, in the four pillars, one of those four pillars, then there are certain changes. It's a ripple effect, I call. Always I say that if you throw a stone in a still water, there will be a ripple effect, right? So the eclipses are the ripple effect. So, but remember that there is a light by the end of the tunnel. So you're going to be experiencing that soon. And as far as your relationship is concerned, you will definitely be making good choices. You are going to be sensible, wisdom will prevail, and you're not going to be making any quick, hasty decision in impulse. No, I want this relationship right now. No, let me propose that person. All those energies are going to mellow down. If not, you should. And surrender. Let the divine play out, because Jupiter is definitely going to be giving you that support here. Take care of your, health, as in like heart, anything to do with blood related issues. Donate blood. I always say that, you people should donate blood any which ways, because fifth house ruler is Mars. So if you donate blood, your body will get better, and you will definitely be quitting your karma from the past also. Okay. So over to you, Jennifer.
Okay. So, wow. There is some family stuff coming up here for your romantic love life, Sagittarius. I see that you guys are moving ahead. I mean, there seems to be like movement here happening in your romantic love life. You're definitely in your desires, your willpower, it's going. You also could be dealing with somebody that could be at a distance from you or far away, because this is like my travel card. Somebody could be traveling to you to get your attention. Okay, we got the Six of Wands energy. It does look like you're being noticed. There is somebody around you that has this sense of heartache and sadness for you. It definitely, because of the fact that this person wants to get your attention, you're going to get clarity about this. So some of you guys are lacking clarity right now in your romantic love life, but you're going to get the answers that you've been waiting for. And it's going to come in the form of an offer. Ace of Pentacles shows me a serious offer coming in, right? What is Pentacles? What I always tell you guys what Pentacles are: money, family, children, long term. So some kind of huge potential offer. There also seems to be someone really deeply attached to you, obsessed with you, or there could be a strong temptation coming in with the Devil card energy. I see that there's some issues around family, okay, and that's causing a lot of heartache and sadness. I feel like that's what you're going to find out, what the clarity is going to be about this issue around this family situation. And I feel like they're going to apologize to you about this. That's what created the heartache here. Because I'm seeing that you're going to have a lot to be grateful for as far as your advice goes. So just stay in that place of gratitude. And again, it's showing an opportunity. Get ready for an opportunity, an offer. And it's also a good time to clear away things from the past. So it's definitely showing a sense of cleansing here. And also to take ownership for, it takes two people to form a relationship. So sometimes we also have to take in consideration that it takes, two sides of every coin. So, Spirit is suggesting to take ownership for some of the things so that things can be repaired and mended. And as well as you guys are coming out as the king energy. So it shows me that you have a lot of life experience and a lot of wisdom here. And you really do know what the wise decision is for you when it comes to love and romance. So use that life experience to make a wise choice here. And also, it's a lot about the ego here. I see the humility card coming out. So, yes, your ego could play a factor in this. So, just be cognizant of that. So, that needs to be cleared away, cleared out. And just one more time here. And it's like, make sure that your relationships are balanced in giving. Like, if you're giving, then they're giving. If you're receiving, then it's like a back and forth energy, but a balanced back and forth energy. Okay, so let's talk about career and finance. So, again, seems like, yes, the confidence level is being affected here. It does look like you guys are being patient, trying to bring things into balance, trying to fix some things. It does look like you will have to defend your position against other people here with the Seven of Wands energy, but don't worry. You got the higher ground on this, so you'll be fine. You may get stuck in the middle of a situation with an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Okay, it's younger fire sign here. Also, with the Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy or the Page of Wands, it could show that there's some creative endeavors that you're exploring, you're getting excited about. But it does look like you are going to take on a little bit more burden or responsibility. So just be aware of that. Just know that it may be a little bit more burdensome this month when it comes to your responsibilities and stuff you got to get done. Because it's saying that you need to block out distractions and give yourself some time here to clear away some liabilities. Okay. Because there may have been stuff from before you didn't get done that you're going to have to get done. Okay. So it's just going to put it in your face like, all right, you got to get this done. You got no choice. You got to get this done. Because I see the Seven of Wands is below the 10 of Wands, which deals with birds' responsibility. That's why I feel like the individuals are going to come at you about it, because it's like, and that's why you're going to feel a little bit burdened by it. Okay. Because it's like, something that they need you to get done. So stay organized. It's a good time to get organized. Your advice is saying get organized and know that it's safe for you to receive. So stay in that place of receiving, right? So what happens when we get overwhelmed, we get burdened, and we feel like, oh my God, it's all weighing heavy on me. Well, we get out of that place of feeling like we deserve to receive, right? I often tell my family members this. They have that mindset, of like, oh, I got this to pay and I got that to pay and I got this to do and I got that to get done. Don't get caught up in that mindset. Step back from it. Look on the outside, looking in. Look, make a list for yourself. Just write the list down. Every day, write a couple of things down. Okay, I got to get this done. Check, 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 check. Believe me, it'll keep you organized, but it'll also keep you from feeling overwhelmed about it. Okay. And you're going to be amazed. You're going to feel like, oh, okay, I got that out the way. And then, if you got a lot to do, just take some time each day and just kind of write things down and look at the priorities. So something that has to get done before the other thing, just, you know, base it on the priority. This has to get done now. Okay, I got to put that on the top of the list. This doesn't really have to get done at this time. So put that on the bottom of the list. So just understand that you're going to have to get more organized and deal with some of these things that are burdensome and things that are going to be weighing heavy on you. But you can get organized and you can overcome it. Just and also stay in the state of receiving and don't get overwhelmed like, oh my God, it's all coming at me at once. It's going to be okay. Just be organized and know that you're in a place of receiving. It's going to be okay. All right. Now on to you.
Amazing. And it's going to be I think over a 2 hours video, because we are incorporating both astrology and tarot readings. So please bear with us. If at all you're not enjoying the readings, please do write in the comment section. If you are liking the readings, please write that as well. It will be really appreciated. And we do read all the comments. So thank you so much for being here and watching the video after it's uploaded. This is a live session. For Capricorn natives, this is a beautiful time period because 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house eclipses are considered to be good. And this is, your mind is about to get clear as a bell because it is in your 3rd house. So this will eliminate all the doubts, worries, mental blockages. And suddenly, you will you will see that light, that light, and you know exactly what to do. So if you have been feeling that stuck up energies, and you are, juggling between the options, there are multiple options. So now this is going to be taking you way forward, and this will be really obvious what to choose and what not to choose. And this eclipse would open up your way to new adventures, travels, gatherings, meeting friends, siblings. All that is definitely going to be on cards. You're going to be very daring. Some major decision risk-taking abilities are going to be heightened after this eclipse gets over. And it could be that you are that wanderlust you. And this is going to be definitely a very, very positive time for the ones who have to connect with the relatives, friends, and want to learn something. This is a very good transit for the third house of affairs, study, teaching, lecturing, writing, traveling, publishing. All these are the themes which are going to play out. You are the practical you, and you have a Saturn transiting your second house and Jupiter in your fourth house also. So this is like, you're going to be making some wise decisions. The clarity and the wisdom prevails ultimately. And anything to do with your business, finance, domestic, social, all those areas are going to get heightened. And believe you me, you're going to be experiencing something really very new and big, and benefits in and around eclipses can be felt. You must be feeling the energies already, because eclipses start giving the results a week beforehand, and there has been a lunar eclipse 15 days before this solar eclipse, because after the new moon comes full moon, or after the full moon comes the new moon. So after the full moon, now this is the new moon that we are heading to, wherein this is going to give you the the growth. If at all you started something at the time in and around lunar eclipse, now is the culmination time actually. Now you're going to get the result. Yes, I have sown the seed at that time. Now I'm going to be reaping the results. So this is the beneficial time, promised results. And of course, your environment is going to be enlarged, and you're going to be getting that into that sphere where, you're going to be coming to the closure of whatever you started earlier. And this is also going to magnify the results related to your work, ethics. You are going to be changing the profile. Maybe you're going to be getting the job offer or the letter that you have been waiting for. Promotion on cards. And this is a beautiful time period for your financial growth also, because Saturn and Mars exalts here, right? And it is in your second house. You have been not able to accumulate money, but you're going to be having a lot of wealth avenues opening for you. So it's like, that kind of a phase where you are getting the avenues open, but you're eating away your accumulated or your savings also simultaneously. You can be very miserly during this time, because you are having some financial crisis. But remember, once the eclipse is over, then you will get those financials back. You are going to be standing on your feet again. So don't give up. This is the time period when you are going to be opening up to the new horizons, acquiring more knowledge, learning, imparting knowledge. Very good time period. You can really do well in your love relationship also, because it's the 11th house from your 5th, and 5th house from your 7th, where 9th house from your 7th, where the eclipse is taking place. So it is good for your connection with your partner. Partner is going for higher studies, higher learning. And your love relationship, your current relationship, your romantic relationship is also going to be blooming right now. But at the same time, don't fall prey to the ex relationship, because there can be that from the past somebody will reappear, because it's your Venetian sign, and it is also part of the eclipse. So when the 5th lord is also blemished because of Rahu energy, you will not have that clarity in relationship if it is from the past. Okay, so you need to be really careful that don't fall prey to what the other person is trying to make you believe. Oh, I love you. I really want to do give away my life for you, etc., etc., etc. That rosy picture, you don't get carried away. Don't fall prey. You are a practical person. Capricorn is practical sign. So you cannot just give away, so given so easily. Ketu is in your ninth house already. So you are into that spiritual path. You have shifted your, bent of mind. So this is going to be opening a way bigger picture, and your horizons, are they definitely going to enhance. So acquire knowledge, learn more, and grow more. Okay, so this is what is the prediction for Capricorn. Over to you, Jen.
Again, I'm very amazed. I'm looking at the romantic love life and I see the secret relationship. Okay. Uh,
It's so much in sync. Yeah, yeah, please.
yeah. Yeah, you got this secret relationship coming in here. Third party. um, yeah, you're going to be a little bit confused about what to do. Seven of Cups energy. This person wants to speak their truth to you, and they're going to say, I'm really interested in a long-term commitment. They're going to bring an offer in. Ace of Pentacles energy. Yeah. There's something to do with a house or home, or close to home. And I see something to do with either a motherly energy here with the Empress, or just the fact that you guys look very attractive. Okay. I feel that someone really wants to either talk to you about growing a family, starting a family, all right, and wants to speak to you with the Queen of Swords energy. They really want to fix the situation. Okay. Um, I see your advice, Capricorn, is to say you're going to be in a state of confusion. Make sure you have clarity. Okay. And stay in that state of gratitude. Okay. And focus on what's going to bring you a sense of happiness here. If I go further on this, it's saying you're going to have to take some first steps here to stay grounded. Okay. And also go within, like the Hermit card energy. So really give yourself some time to do some soul searching here before moving forward and putting the effort into this situation, because the secrets card's coming out, it shows me it's not exactly how it's appearing. So so just be careful of that. There's a third party in this. Okay. So yes, more than one person involved in this situation, but definitely someone is offering some potential serious long-term commitment. At least that's how they're coming off anyway. Um, Career and finance. You're going to feel very accomplished here with the World card energy. And a lot of you guys are attracting a lot of offers, opportunities to you. People are noticing you. It does look like you have some kind of competition, though, okay, around your career in finance. It does show me that you guys are going to be happy with some kind of contract or commitment because of the money around this. Okay, you're looking at it like, wow, this could be really potentially long term. Now, Ten of Pentacles can be an inheritance. It can be just saying that there is a lot of money, a lot of abundance coming in. And also, you guys are going to get clarity and answers that you've been waiting for when it comes to your career and finance. They are also saying, as far as advice goes, you need to get more organized. Okay. And so you can make this decision, but it's definitely showing a promotion is possible for you guys. And also to follow your dreams. Okay. Keep going along the way that you feel is right for you. And know that power of prayer does help with your career and finance. So just get more organized. You're going to be able to make a decision. Follow your dreams, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, as I always tell you guys, and that prayers do help in this situation. And that promotion is possible. Okay. You're going to have a sense of accomplishment, a sense of completion here. Let's see what else I can pull for you guys. I'm just going to a little bit more advice around your career and finance here. What else does Capricorn need to know about their career and finance and how the solar eclipse is affecting them coming up April 8th? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so this card is the card of either being used or feeling like, someone needs to help you with a situation. Like the servant card is like, okay, I'm going to pay somebody to kind of help me to do this or help me to do that or write emails for me or, help me with my marketing. It looks like there's going to be some big shocks and surprises for you guys. Some big breakthroughs here with the Tower card energy around competition. So yeah, that makes sense because technically, if I look at this, the alignments of this card is the Five of Wands is right above, which is representing competition, sense of frustration, right above this Ace of Swords. Well, it shows me that you're going to be able to figure out how to overcome your competition, which is great. And yep, and you'll be able to deal with these losses and follow your heart. I see that the heart card is there. And it definitely looks like your intuition is going to be on point. So pay attention to the signs here, okay? And get ready for some major changes. All right, I'm going to put it over to you now.
Thank you so much, Jennifer, for the
Yeah, no
reading.
problem.
Amazing, as always. Okay, so we're going on to the second last sign, that is Aquarius. A very long video, of course. Okay, so for Aquarius, this eclipse is going to be taking place in your second house. And this is the second eclipse of the year, and this is the first solar eclipse. So this is Vedic sidereal, ascendant, moon, dasha-wise, and then Jennifer is taking up the tarot readings. So this is what is the second house energy about. It's the culmination of what your heart desires, because it is the 11th from your fourth house. So your personal desires, your personal possessions would be the key. Now, what exactly are you interested in? How you can acquire more? This is going to be paving way to that. It will be opening the avenues now, how you can make money out of money, how you can save money also. So just don't be on the flamboyancy spree, because you can be on that because sun is there. So you can be showing off your wealth, and you can go for heavy expenditures during this time, which you should control. This is something that you need to work on, because you're going to be depleting your finances also. But at the same time, after the eclipses get over, you will realize wisdom will prevail, and then you will say, no, this is not worth it. So learn that beforehand, and don't go on that level to that extent where you regret later. This is also about your financial sector, how you change your mind, how you use your mental setup to raise more funds. And this is about what kind of genius ideas that you're going to be working on. You will get those ideas, definitely. Remember, the more you earn, the more people you can help. Okay, until and unless you have that on mind, I don't think so this is going to help you. The eclipses are actually the guiding forces. So you may just attract more wealth once you say that, yes, the more I get, the more I give. And temperamentally, you will be dependent on other people's money resources for the time being. If you are learning to build on that, you want to wish for success in those. So you need to really, be more helpful. And if at all you are having some losses from past few days, it's because Saturn is over your lagna with Mars. So this actually is giving you a lot of you're too much inclined towards generating wealth. So already, but what happens when you run after something, that if you chase something, that goes away from you. So don't chase. Have those ideas working, your way, because, then it is not going to solve the purpose. So you need to be more focused with this, that, no, I need to be with my family. I have to have those work ethics, my family values. They play the most important role, because Rahu and Sun, it actually will give you a lot of opportunities where you can make money out of money in a shorter route, unethical way. So you need to actually be more, ethical, be more righteous, have that approach, the right kind of approach to gain success. Because, what comes easy goes easy. That's what is the theme of this Rahu, Sun, and Moon in your second house. So this is definitely positive for your travels. If you have to travel, if you have to make connections, overseas connections, you want to build relationships, all this is definitely going to be very good for you. You have to have a large heart. Be more generous. Be more receptive to learning. Okay. And this is also a good time period for your children. If you really want them to grow financially. New avenues are definitely coming through. The openings are coming through. If they want to go for higher studies, this is a good time period for the student natives. If you have any kind of relation from the past that might end, finally it will end. This denotes the endings also. Okay. And remember, a second house is the house of resources. How you use your resources well. This is what is actually, going to be giving you that, how you use them, how you channelize your energies. Even Jennifer is, saying, yes, 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 it's like so much in sync. I'm really amazed too. So, you are supposed to, be more, if you want that success, you need to depend on your resources right now, rather than, just thinking about how you can, just make easy money. Easy busy. No, 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 not good. Okay. And as far as your health is concerned, you have to take care of your ear region, eye region. You have to take care of your speech. Don't hurt, don't say anything hurtful. It might just be accumulating your karma. It is applicable to one and all, but for you even more. Any dental issues, if you're going through, you might just get the some kind of dental relief. Venus is also there, which is your fourth lord, 11 places away from there. So it is good for your connection with your home affairs. Maybe you're going in for some renovation, change of place, residence change also coming through. And also there's a lot of workload. The workload is going to increase exponentially. So be receptive to it and be be focused, and don't get overwhelmed with a lot of work. What happens, we get overwhelmed, one thing at a time. Do one thing at a time. Take one step at a time. Don't just try to do many things together, because that is not going to lead you to anywhere. So take each and every small baby steps and then be an achiever. Okay. That's the advice I can share with you. Over to you, Jennifer.
Oh my goodness. I was just blown away. I literally had just gotten done the career part of your reading and I'm listening to you. I'm like, oh my goodness. This sometimes I'm just so blown away, like how the universe works. But anyway, um, wow, that's amazing. Yes, yes, you're gonna have to budget wisely. It's definitely showing that you're gonna receive a lot though. But understand that that's how we get into place. But let's go to the romantic love life first. I'll stay consistent here. Okay, so we start out with this 10 of cups. So you got this emotional long-term fulfillment here. And there's going to be communication coming in from someone who is going to talk to you about a lot of the regrets and how they feel bad and how they made a mistake and how they messed up. I also see that there is going to be somebody that you're going to be dealing with where it's going to feel like a destined connection. And there's the truth around this. It's like you're going to understand the truth around this, or they're going to speak a truth to you. There is definitely somebody who is very strongly attached to you. There's like a strong addiction here to you. Like they may use a liquid courage here to speak to you about this truth. Okay. I see that the advice here for you, Aquarius, is just you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of experience when it comes to your romantic love life. So just use that wisdom to make the wisest decision to put the puzzle pieces together. Okay. And surrender to this situation. Sometimes we have to just, we get so emotional and we get so caught up in things, and I'm not just speaking about you, I'm just saying people in general. We tend to, because our feelings are caught up in a situation, we get very overly emotional and it blinds us from making informed or maybe decisions that could be healthier for us. So just be cognizant of the fact that you want to make decisions that are wise and healthy for you, and take that initiative here. Okay. Because I see that there is a strong attachment here and a lot of stuff from the past that's going to come up about these regrets and so forth. And it's a bit of a heavy energy there. Now, interesting enough, with your career and finance, you are going to be in a place of receiving. Okay. And we see success and happiness, Sun card energy, and everything that you want, Nine of Cups energy. And also, it does look like there's something about house or real estate here and some kind of letter, message, document, paperwork, and something that you truly love. Now, your advice is saying budget wisely. So you know how we get in our periods of abundance? Like you guys are going to be in a period of abundance, but on the same token, when we get into periods of abundance, what happens? We're like, let me spend it on this and let me spend it on that. Let me spend it on this. No, save some for a rainy day or budget wisely. Okay. It's going to be really easy to overspend. Okay. So it is definitely safe for you to receive. So it's saying that this is your receiving time. And, you know, this is overdue. Okay. And so don't feel bad about it because it is your time to, you know, finance wisely. Aquarius, I want to be an Aquarius sign here. Okay. So it's saying you could definitely have long-term success here, but just be careful about your spending. You will want to overindulge, overspend. Okay. So budget wisely, get ready to be happy. You're going to receive, but you know, also remember that yes, we're in an abundant period, but also in the same token, you know, you want to be careful about prices and stuff like that. When we have a lot of money, you're like, all right, yeah, I could get this, I could get that, I could this. You don't care about the prices. And then you go and you buy that stuff and you later you look at it, you're like, why did I buy that? Why did I spend so much money for this? And then you're going to feel like you wasted some things. So just be cognizant of that. So going into this period of abundance for you guys, congratulations though. It looks really good. All right, over to you.
Amazing. Actually, you actually nailed it. I would say. Actually, I just want to add something here because Mercury is retrograde when this eclipse is going to be taking place, and there's a transition energy also from fire energy to the water energy. So this is definitely going to be impacting your relationship because Mercury is your fifth lord and the eighth lord. So it could be that there are endings, there are new people coming into your lives. There can be some transformative energy also right now, and it could lead to some major transformations in and around relationships, other people's money. It could lead to some health issues related to skin also. So you need to really be careful about your signing of agreement, relationship, and of course communication. Learn more, and wisdom definitely will prevail ultimately. Okay, learn more, learn more, learn more. Coming to the last one, that is Pisces. So for Pisces, this is going to be your first house. Eclipse is going to be in your 1-7 axis. These are the four pillars, when we talk about first, 4th, 7th, and 10th houses. So when Rahu, Ketu are transiting your 1-7 axis, remember there are major changes coming in for sure. And this solar eclipse scores a direct hit if you're born under a sign of this, Pisces. So this is going to be giving you some dramatic changes, or maybe some changes which you actually did not expect. Something which is going to open a new chapter in your life. Remember, because this Rahu Ketu energy is going to be in this zone for 18 months. It started from last year, and this is the first solar eclipse of the year. So definitely there are certain closures going to take place and some new beginnings coming your way as well. So when this is going to be in your first house, there are certain endings, and you might just move into the energy of, something that is like, rising from the ashes. The phoenix rises from the ashes, isn't it? So that kind of an energy you're going to be experiencing. And you're going to be more confident. You'll learn more things, some new energies, initiatives you're going to be taking. And you are going to be more spiritual now. It's not about material all the time, because your Lagnesh, your ascendant lord, is in the second house, and it's going to be moving into your third. So the avenues are opening for you, new beginnings, and you are going to be more determined now to achieve those goals, because you have waited for this for a long time. And this is like, you're going to be personally self-sufficient. You're going to be more emotional about your family. You're going to be thinking about others, also keeping in mind what the others are feeling. Those energies, are predominant when the eclipse is going to be. See, eclipse energy is mellowing down on your ego, the sheen. Okay. So when it is in your first house, that means that, the ego is definitely, it's turning towards surrender. You're going to be giving into your own people for their own connections with you. It's going to improve. It's going to strengthen those connections now. Also, there are certain new beginnings as far as your job is concerned, new investment plans. You're going to be also starting a new relationship. It's quite evident with the Venus in the first house. New relationship, marriage, proposals coming in. And Ketu is in your 7th. That means that the old relationships are coming to an end. Your partner is becoming little cold and detached. Endings, abrupt endings is Ketu. So maybe, you're going to be having some verdict coming through. Sixth lord is in the first house. Maybe, it's going to be a litigation, a court case, separation. You're going to be experiencing all those energies. And also Saturn and Mars are in the 12th house of yours. Second lord has gone to the 12th places away. That means there is some resources or some financial gains from the overseas lands. You might be leaving your country and moving towards another country during this time, because whenever Rahu Ketu are in the Kendras, in the quadrants, it said that there are major changes as regards to these four pillars. It impacts all the four pillars, because pillars are pillars. One pillar is weak, all the rest three pillars definitely get weak as well. So with this energy, you have to actually become very strong, receptive for the new beginnings. And this will give you, it can give you some health issues related to your head region. Headaches can happen often. Sleeping disorders. I've seen people with this kind of energy, with Rahu in the first house. You people will go through the, maybe you're working long hours and you're not feeling comfortable at night, or maybe you're not able to sleep well because you're not in that routine. So you need to go against or swim against tide. You need to work on the routine. You have to take care of your health yourself, because you're suffering with your health. Also Saturn and Mars are in your 12th house any which ways, so this is not good. 12th house is the house of sleep, bed pleasures, as we say. So when it is getting active with the malefic grahas, that means it is going to hinder your peace, sleep. So you need to put extra effort. Wash with salt water your hand tips and feet region, wash them. And in and around eclipses time, you should do it even more, because these energies are going to be very, very prevalent and very predominant right now. So you need to wash all the negative energies. Whatever comes from the sea, we are giving back to the sea. That is why salt is the natural mineral. So you should, it's for everyone actually. I should have given this remedy in the beginning because it works wonders during the eclipses time. So you should wash your hands and feet before going to bed with salt water in the tub, and then you just wash with the fresh water, so that you will get sound sleep and all the negative energies flows out of your body. So do this these kind of remedies, so that they are practical and doable remedies during this time. And please give this remedy to everyone who are in your circle. And Jupiter and Mercury are in your second house, being the ruler of your fourth house. So maybe you are going to be making some decisions regards to property, regards to real estate. You're going to be signing some contracts also, and you're learning, you're acquiring knowledge. So that is why so the changes are going to be towards better. But at the same time, this can lead to some frustrating energies as well, simultaneously working, because your lord of the fourth and the seventh is retrograde. That's Mercury. Mercury, when turns retrograde, what happens? It gives you a lot of something to do from the past. You need to really revisit your investments, your education, your skills, your communication. There has been some gap, you need to just reconcile. Maybe all of those energies are also going to play out. That theme is going to play out. Your second house is also getting active. 12, first and second, all the planets are here. Can you see? Almost all the planets are here apart from Ketu. Can you see? This is active. So for the dual signs, this energy is going to be really, really, going to lead to many changes. So expenditures are going to increase. Income is also simultaneously increasing. And so is your mental setup. So you're going to be changing everything. So just make sure that you make right kind of choices and right kind of decisions. Over to you, Jen.
Oh, okay. I just want to make a note of the moving. It looks like it's going to be happening because of the fact that your romance love life, actually. Because I see that the fourth house here, I see the four wands, which is representing house, home. Okay. And I see the world card is next to it. So travel. So it looks like the moving is going to be because of romance. And also, I want to make note of what you talked about with the salt water. Salt water, washing your hands, washing your feet. It's very interesting because actually that is used for spiritual protection. So, for instance, let's say you feel like you're being spiritually attacked at night. Okay. What could you do? You could wake up in the middle of the night, like if you're being spiritually attacked, and you put salt in your mouth. So it's very interesting that you brought up the salt before going to bed. I thought that was very, very good advice, actually. And also, what you can do if you feel spiritually attacked at nighttime, you get up, you take a shower. So it's interesting because you're cleansing yourself. Salt is a very cleansing, protective inner. Well, it's a very program. Salt can be programmed so to be very protective. Okay, so and also, I thought that was very interesting to note as well for the astrology aspect. It is saying to delay taking on more liabilities. That was one of the other things that was the advice too, to stay put. Stay put. Stay put. Okay, so that was one of your advice. But let's now come to your romantic love life. And
True.
there's a lot going on here. um, so family also is playing a part. So obviously the family stuff is around again, the romantic love life. It's causing some type of arguments and fights in here. Okay. Something toxic here through family. And yes, there's a want to heal the situation and there's some drama coming in because of this. Okay. You guys are going to, when it comes to your romantic love life, the Hermit card's coming out. So this solar eclipse is going to put you in a place, Pisces, where you're going to be deeply soul searching and thinking about reevaluating things when it comes to your romantic love life. You're going to be like, do I really want to continue on this road, keep doing these things? I feel like you guys are going to put a lot of thoughts here, a lot of plans into your romantic love life. You're going to be thinking a lot, contemplating a lot, and wanting to overcome some of the worries and the fears of your romantic love life. And again, because of these changes you want to make, it looks like that's the reason why you're going to decide to move or for some of you to travel, okay, with that world card being there. There's somebody around you that feels like a sense of heartache and sadness for you. Like they really, really feel hurt and they want to fix the situation with you. And there seems to be this indecisions about whether or not you want to fix it here with the crossroads card. So let's go to your advice. Your advice is saying, Pisces, this is the time to realize your value and your worth. Keep yourself up here. All right. A lot of times, what happens when we have a breakup with somebody and we get with somebody right away? It's a rebound. Our vibrational level's down here. And then when we heal, we break up with that person. We're like, what happened with that relationship? I don't understand what happened. Why? What happened there? It's because remember, we're vibration. So at this time, this is a good thing that you're contemplating these things when it comes to your romantic love life. And it's a good thing that you're reevaluating things because this is the period for you. The lesson around this solar eclipse for you guys is to realize your value and your worth and not to accept anything less than that. Okay. That's the lesson here around this. They're saying if you do that, you can find a relationship that's going to be on the same page, have a sense of harmony, balance here, like almost like you see, like you guys are going to be on the same wavelength. Okay. Because you have been accepting relationships, Pisces, that haven't been an equal give and take. Okay, it's not right. So, if they give, you got to give. If they take, they got to give. They got to give. It's got to be balanced. You can't be just one way. It can't be a one way, one sided relationship. All right. This is what needs to be reevaluated here in your romantic love life here. And even when dealing with this family stuff, uh, sometimes if a partner doesn't defend the other person when it comes to family and stuff, that needs to be talked about, because it's not right to just say, I'll just put up with it. I'll look the other way. No, it's got to be dealt with here. Okay. This solar eclipse is bringing this up for a reason. Okay. So I know it's heavy stuff going on here for you guys, but believe me, you work this out, it's going to go good for you. Okay. Going further on this, it's saying it's giving you perspective. This is giving you a perspective about your romantic love life because obviously it's going to affect a lot of people's egos with the humble card, right? So stay open-hearted about this and you're going to learn a lot. And through this learning, you're going to be balanced and you're going to have a better romantic situation for yourself. Okay. So this is some profound lessons for you guys in romance. Now, with career and finance, you're going to get new perspective, new understanding, new ideas. Some of you guys may have a really creative new idea coming in for you. Okay. You may have to spend some money on it with the Five of Pentacles energy, but it does look like you're going to try to collaborate with the Three of Pentacles energy with other people, more than one person here. Now, be careful about contracts and stuff like that. It seems like There may be some things you're going to have to look at some finer details here. I see the Seven of Swords energy, which shows slight deceptions or shadiness, or like, just look at the finer details. Remember, it's just about looking at these vehicles. It's right next to the Two of Cups, which for me represents like the Hierophant card, the minor of the major of the Hierophant card, contracts, commitments, partnerships. Okay. So yeah, be cognizant of that when you make these choices. And it does look like you're going to be doing some networking and socializing here with the Three of Cups energy. So your advice is saying, delay taking on liabilities. Stay put. If you stay put, there's going to be an offer coming in. Okay. And you will get a windfall of money if you follow your dreams. Because it looks like some of you guys have some kind of new idea, new concept that you need to get out there, right? Some an innovative idea there. So you should follow that. It's being given to you for a reason. You're getting some kind of insight there. All right. So, oh my goodness, we come to the final sign. I hope you guys really enjoyed this this marathon of a reading.
I know it was a marathon, really. It was.
It was a
I think it's
marathon for both of us.
around 2.5 or 3 hours, readings. And it is, I think, so precise and so close to accuracy, as if it's a personal reading for you guys. So I think you should appreciate, and you should thank God. Thanks to the energies that we two women, had this energy to deliver. So it's all divine, definitely. And how well it was blending. I'm just thinking, I'm really getting goosebumps, honestly, the way you have read, Jennifer, and it has connected so well with the astrological aspect. Thank you so much for having me over. I'm really so happy, and God bless you and your audience.
Yes, guys, she has a channel. It's called VL Astrology. You may want to go check her out. And also, I'm going to post her channel and her YouTube channel and her website in the comments below. So you'll definitely be able to hit her up, because she's very knowledgeable. She has many, many years of experience. Definitely, she's my go-to if I need any astrology advice. So she's my very, very dear friend. I love you guys so much. If you guys like it this way, please support her by hitting that like button and let me know in the comments below.
My go-to friend is Jennifer. For all my crisis and all my readings, I go to Jennifer.
We're telling the truth, guys.
Likewise.
Seriously.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you so much again for coming. And hopefully you come again soon.
Yeah, sure. Always welcome.
All right.
Always. Always.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye.